down a dark path?
Only you can answer that question.
Did they tell you if you had good acha?
And moot.
And
I don't know. You heard it.
So,
I
Everyone
quit
need good
listening.
acha.
everyone need acha and moot. Speaking of acha and moot, last time we played D&D, you guys escaped the Grey Wall outpost. You guys managed to, barely surviving as a group, defeated the clerics of the Pure Flame
With Batman's help.
with the help of the Shadowblade. And you guys scavenged the temple, finding several items very useful. A black infernal book of like spells, it looks like. And then you guys escaped into the woods, Amy leading the way, saying she knows a way back towards the lightning rail. And there's a town that she was leading you to. You encountered a goblin tribe at the monument to the Six Kings, who offered to help cleanse the curse if the group could prove their honor, acha, and moot through their trials. Ultimately, you all demonstrated acha and moot through the combat trial. Amy sat out of the trials, and you guys were able to go through a questioning in the second trial. And after the intense conversations you all had, you went to the third trial of sacrifice. You were led to a vault filled with treasures and asked to place what you believe the curse removal was worth on an altar. Garth ended up giving 20 gold and a scroll of foresight.
Oh my god, I gave that much?
Yeah, you gave up that
different
much.
character. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pippa gave up 2 gemstones and the black infernal book that they picked up from the temple. Dragon gave up his holy symbol. Evie gave up a book and tried to give up her own life. Dragon carrying her fireman style out despite the protests of Evie. Norn gave up his magical warhammer that he received in the first dungeon when you guys fought the giant mechanical warforged creature. And Kazrak tried to give up himself, and he also threw his holy book onto the altar as a last-ditch thing to sacrifice something. And then Pippa, seeing that, stealthily swapped out the infernal book for the holy book. And so you are in possession of his holy book. And after this, you were led out, and they performed a ritual. You saw that they smashed a gemstone with a special hammer, and releasing a Dalekir spirit, they cast several spells, binding it in chains, and then removing the spell from Kaz, putting it onto this Dalekir demon, and then putting it inside of the sword. And the party, you were all given the sword and instructed to keep it safe to prevent the curse from being unleashed again. So, you've been provided with food and rest, and you have quarters to stay in tonight. And Pippa, you also took detailed notes on the process to put the curse into the sword. So if the time should ever arise, you will have the opportunity to try to recreate that.
Okay.
And that's where we left
Am I
off.
concerned that the curse will not?
They mentioned that if the sword were to be destroyed, the curse would go back to the person.
Well, that's fun.
Yes.
Didn't we talk about like throwing it in a pit?
Mm-hmm.
Better idea.
Take care of this sword. Guys, let's go bury it.
That's what dogs do with their bones. And they like their bones.
No one ever finds their bones either.
No one ever finds them.
Do they? Anyway, that's where we left off. Amy's eating grapes over in the corner. They're providing you all with a lot of food. You guys actually have a very restful evening. Is there anything you guys want to do before the next day?
Yeah, I want to go up to the people that were performing the whole ritual thing.
Hello.
Oh, also before doing that, I want to. Was there like a piece of glass on the sword or something where like the spirit was like pushed into?
Yeah, there's a pulsating gem.
That's right. In like the hilt.
Yep.
Okay. Well, not. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to them and just double check. So, on this beautiful little sword that you trapped the curse in, if the blade is broken, will that release the curse? Or
Yes, demon, go back to
okay.
Kyber.
So, if not, like, it's not just the crystal; it's the sword in general.
Correct. This is all one.
And then if it's chipped, like how sensitive is this? If it's like chipped or
Chipped
gold,
is fine.
Okay.
If
But, like,
sword
snapped in
if
half.
sword break, then you problem. If gemstone break, then you problem. Do not
Understood.
let's break. Hold up your moot. And acha.
Yes. Much acha.
Thank you, I have.
I can tell. And then just lastly, again, just trying to figure this out. If somebody was to sand down the sword, at what point is the spirit released? Halfway through the sanding process, or
You ask too many questions.
I'm just trying to get some detailed
If
information
you break
on this.
sword, demon be released and you go home and curse go back. Don't break sword.
Understood. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get some grapes now.
Great, good. Yes?
Hopefully.
Then he takes a whole thing of it and eats all of it at once without even picking them.
I'm gonna like backpedal watching that and then just go back to the group.
Important questions.
Yeah, those are good questions. Anyone else do anything? Hang out with the people and our friends.
So what does this hangout area look like?
So this
Are
is a
we
very
in caves? Are we in like
Yeah.
like a
Did you just see that
cozy
guy?
little
All those
house?
grapes in one
Where
go?
are we?
So you find yourselves inside the caves, inside the monument to the Six Kings. There's stone walls kind of all around you. They've been carved out, but it's very formal looking. It's not like a cave. It's not like gross and damp and
Is this
dirty.
like a banquet situation or?
No, it's not formal either. It's just kind of communal. There's a plate of food. Everyone's just kind of chatting and like picking from the food. Nothing's really too formal. And that's kind
Is
of.
there like any music or?
There's a few younger goblins and changelings that are kind of like singing a classical. When I say classical, it's very kind of guttural and forceful,
Like
but still
folk?
Dakani folk classical music of their tribe.
Alright. Just taking it in. So I guess I will actually scoop up whatever food looks shelf safe when I think no one's looking,
Yeah.
and I bag it.
You grab some. Are you looking for like ration kind of stuff, or just like?
Yeah, like if I think people aren't looking, I'll like grab a biscuit and like shove it in my pocket.
Yeah. You
Or like I'll grab a piece of bread. I'm learning from Evie.
Yeah.
So I grab a little bit of bread, I bag it.
pocket bread.
Yeah, pocket bread. She's taught me you need bread in hard times. Yeah.
Yeah, you find some bread and you find some dried meat. Then you get several pieces.
Nice. We'll need that later.
Anyone else do anything tonight?
Have we questioned him about why he is the way he is?
No one's really said anything. Everyone's just kind of shrugged.
No, I think we're like
So
in a very
far.
public setting, so we were kind of waiting until we had a chance to be alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after the everyone's kind of done eating, they kind of bring you to a communal space where you all can share. There's some soft linen and beds for you guys. Seems really nice considering you weren't expecting this.
Yeah.
Do they seem like just very friendly folk in general?
Not particularly. If you don't have high mood and acha, then they don't like those kind of people. And they have lots of enemies too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah. They're very friendly towards you because you succeeded in the trials.
Got moved.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I do want to take at some point this evening before we fall asleep, I want to take some time Pippa's gonna disassemble what's left of my spider friend.
Mm,
And we're kind of like in a mountain setting, is that right?
correct. Yeah.
I will reassemble OG Goat.
Yeah.
OG goats.
OG was Rupert, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, real Rupert's back.
Real Rupert.
Rupert 2.0.
Yeah, he does look even a little bit nicer. I take the time to polish him a little bit.
Yeah. You guys see Evie making a very polished and lovely looking Rupert.
Oh,
Easy, I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't
things that
either.
are the real version of
That's
something.
wild.
Real Corbin told me to tell you
I
guys.
learned
hello.
from you.
Real
I
Corbin.
learned from you.
No, you're new Corbin.
Oh.
Potted bread? Rupert.
I think I got the better deal
I
out
had
of that.
swapped
Yeah.
dining hall.
Do they seem like very simple folk? Or
And what do you
people
mean
that
by
would be-
simple? They're highly intelligent, but they're also, you can see that they are a little bit nomadic
Okay.
and they travel around quite a bit. But I wouldn't call them necessarily simple.
Gotcha. No, as far as like technologically advanced.
Highly skilled in magic, and
Yeah.
like what you saw was some high level stuff with the Delkir spirit being transfused into the sword. But like in terms of like technology that you'd see in Sharn
Yeah.
or magic technology, they're not really relying on it. A lot of their stuff comes from their history, back when the Six Kings ruled all of the continent, all of Corvair, and so they haven't modernized, but they are still highly effective at their spellcasting.
So I guess we're all kind of settling down. Are there a bunch of people around?
Everyone's kind of gone away, and you guys are kind of in your own little room.
So what are we doing with the schema?
Who has the schema? You have the schema? Who has the sword?
I have it.
I guess so. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I have it. Do you want it?
No, I trust you better.
All right.
Are you going to use it?
Hell no.
Okay.
They never answer my question on sanding.
Sanding it,
But
okay.
overall, I think we're all right. As long as you don't use it. So where are we going now?
So Amy kind of pipes up, and she says, "There's a town called Quickstone, about 3 days' walk from
That's
here.
right. We're going to lightning round.
There's the option of the lightning rail, but there's also the potential. I heard when I left from there, they were working on an airship dock. So that might also be an option.
And like, where are we going after that? As far as like, we got this little fella that, what are we doing here?
I'm going home. So,
Well, I've never been on a skyship before. That sounds really fun.
It does.
Yeah, I'll be
sound
all right
very
doing
fun.
that. I could stop us from
Until
falling.
you fall off.
We did go on the lightning rail.
Yeah,
The
that
one
was
time I was kind of
crap.
sleeping, honestly, but I'd like to do it again.
How do you feel about the airship?
I'm for the airship.
You don't like airships?
It will be fine.
We can tie it down.
It's very high.
Why are we taking an airship again? Are we
Well-
going somewhere?
Well, that was my question. That's what I was asking. Like, where are we going? Like, yeah, we're going to this town, but like, we have this little schema guy,
Mm-hmm.
and we're like trying to figure out like what to do with it. We don't really want to give it to anyone because irresponsibility.
Well-
What if we find a volcano,
Mm-hmm.
dig a trench, put the sword in there, put the schema in there, and just drop lava over it,
Well, if I
and
had
then they're
some
both
time to
buried forever?
do some research, I could probably commit to memory. And then there's no need to get rid of something you can learn from as long as you're not using it.
I think either way, we're going to have to find some sort of transportation, whether that's to go back to Sharn, if it's to, I know that Norn, you had mentioned going to Siri with it. It just depends on what you all want to do, but no matter what, you're going to have some sort of authorization. Before you were sponsored, I believe, through a house. Are they might be looking for you?
I
Are
mean,
you
we're
still
technically still sponsored. We could just say we're going home.
Do you have your travel documents?
Oh, totally. I assume so.
I think we have those like emblem things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should go back just yet.
But I mean, I don't want to go to Sharn.
I don't want to go to Sharn.
So like, I mean, I have ideas as far as uses for the schema, but I don't really, you know,
Why did Norn?
long term.
Norn, why did you want to take it to Cyprus?
Seer.
We're
Seer?
God person asked him to.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Which makes me not want to do that.
I mean, we don't have to leave it there. I've said that before.
You just want to take it there.
We can just take it there and then leave. And
I
then
don't think
my
it'll be that
contract
simple.
will be fulfilled.
Why don't we see what happens with that?
Yeah, a real high, powerful thing like this, I just
Mhm.
feel like we best not to just like dance around with it, you know, which is basically what
Well,
we're
something
doing.
to consider. If he's high enough power, there'll probably be people waiting there for us. It's not going to be as simple as we just show up and
No.
leave. Someone will know we're coming. If he has any inclination, we have no intention of staying.
And so unless you made like a blood pact, you know, you'll be fine.
Not sure.
Did you make a blood pact or something?
Well, I didn't bleed from it, so I assume it wasn't a blood pact, but I wouldn't know.
Okay.
That's really the
What's-
only plan we have, though, is to take it where he needs to go.
But that doesn't really sound like a good idea.
Well, let's see what
The
happens.
only plan isn't always the plan we should go with.
I do have to agree with that one. Don't feel quite comfortable taking it to some strange entity that was willing to just wipe out all of its followers.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, just like should have killed everyone.
I think we should talk about it more, put more thought into it.
Over the
We
next
don't
couple
have to
days.
make we don't
Yeah.
have to make a decision right this second. You know? We can think of more over it.
Amy, what should we do with this thing?
Hell if
Ask
I know.
her, she's not in the group.
I don't want to.
It's nice
I'm
to
not
see an
part of the
outside
group.
perspective.
You shouldn't even know about this.
Should we kill it?
Close your eyes.
You're right. What?
I got you this far. That's all I gotta say.
You
Kaz is
just
like,
tagged
what?
along. You didn't even
Kaz
participate.
is like, what?
I've been guiding you through the woods. I'm taking you to Quickstone.
That's what I do.
I'm
It's not
dipping
who I
after
am.
Quickstone, but you know.
Just because I am bad guy does not make me bad guy.
Hans, what do you think we should do? You haven't really said anything.
I think we should just break the thing up and leave pieces of it on the side of the road somewhere.
I don't hate that idea.
Well, what if I just study it and then we break it apart?
That's
And
fine.
then
That's
somebody
fine.
that has the information.
We could throw it in a chasm.
Yeah. And then
Lava
if someone
pit.
does try to come after us,
In a
we can
cavern.
say, well, we don't have it anymore, but I do have all of it committed to memory.
Well, then they'll try to kidnap you.
I'm too little. They just dig a hole and climb between their legs. We'll be fine. You can throw me.
Right at their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We
if you
might
want
keep
to spend the
away.
next couple days, you can like ride on my back or something and like study it.
Rupert.
Oh yeah, Rupert.
Yeah.
Just like
Has
do some
anyone
study.
asked Rupert his opinion?
Do that.
We all look at Rupert at the same time. Those sound
Fair.
There's like a clicking noise.
If we
need to
scare
work on
Rupert, will
that.
he like fall over?
He's not done yet.
He's missing one of his legs. It's kind of hanging off. Well,
I'll look it over a bit and see what I can glean from it, and then we can talk more. Why don't we just stay here and sleep for a couple days? They're really nice.
I have to get going.
Well, you
As
can
much
go.
as- Do you want to try to get there on your own?
I just go that direction. I point east.
Okay.
I have never heard a more DM line in my life.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have a curse anymore. It's not like we're in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
You just walk, turn left, turn right.
Okay, you guys might want to stay, but I'm kind of wanting to go.
Where were you trying to go?
Home?
Where's that?
Around?
Why were you so far from home then?
She was a
I'm
merchant.
a merchant.
Oh, okay.
I had all my wares.
Well, you lost everything. You have nothing to be in a hurry for.
To get back to the house to tell them what happened.
Ah, they'll be there when you get back. You can send a message.
Okay, I just don't like here.
She's like,
You don't
okay,
like
I just
traveling
don't
with
like
us?
you guys.
I don't. It's not that I don't trust you.
Does somebody knock on
It still says quality check. We can go check. Someone go check for pizza.
We did
the door? I hear things. Though.
save you from
Yes, you do.
Was
a
that what you're
possible
gonna say?
death. A couple possible deaths.
Okay, how long are you thinking?
I don't know, just a night or two.
If you insist, some rest might be good.
We have been walking for days. I know some of you've got blisters. I've seen them when you took off your socks.
It
And
does.
you smell.
Drink
And
it.
that's why I
Yeah.
want my bath. I just want a bath.
Well, you can't bathe if you're always walking.
Sorry, Luke.
But if I get
That
to
you
my
need to go
bath
check.
sooner, then I don't have to be walking for another 5 days. I'll be walking for another 3 days and getting to my bath at my home.
A very strange logic, Amy.
Bath in 3 days is better than a bath in 5 days.
Anyone here do math?
Yeah.
Do you do math, Garth?
Yeah.
That makes
Do
sense
you
to
not?
I do.
I look at Rupert and then I look back at you.
I don't really call it what you call math. It's not the same.
So what about 3 is
I
smaller
don't
than
know.
5?
You just put the thing where it goes, and you know in your head, so it makes the same answer.
I mean, in this sense, 3 is bigger than 5 just because of the amount of weight that it carries.
I don't do the paperwork. Okay, I was raised by poor people.
I don't really know. 3 holes or 5, you still end up dead.
Logic. 2 days in a bath.
See? I have an intelligence of 8. I know things.
When we rest, do we want somebody to stay up and watch?
Rupert can watch.
Okay.
Let me just finish his leg.
I was taking a quick break. I wipe off the oil on my hands and go back to work.
Perfect. Anyone else do anything? So, y'all get some rest tonight. And next morning, there's some people moving around, but everything's very relaxed.
That night, a little bit, I'd like to try to, like, fucking decipher this information I have for a spell
Okay.
that I'm still trying to figure out
Yep.
how to use.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, roll me Arcana.
Say that rest when you call it.
Under 10.
Yes, everyone, that was a long rest.
Oh, wait, no. Over 10. 12.
12. You're studying, you're kind of looking at, so what exactly are you looking at? Just so I know.
It is Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Oh, okay. So are you learning this from a book?
Yeah, it was something that, because we were in that cave when we leveled up,
Mm-hmm.
and so I found, like, some essentially spell scrolls
Okay,
that were in there, but it was in a different language.
gotcha.
So I was trying to figure out.
With a 12, you kind of go through the book,
Uh-huh,
and you're kind of like understanding, like the flow of it, but you don't know exactly what it
Yes.
says yet.
Do what?
Are we in
You'd
the
have to
same
pay
group?
someone
Are
to
you
pay for
18?
any of these.
Yeah.
But you've made
That's what I was
progress.
talking to him about.
Yeah, I had to figure it back
So,
out because when I took
The
a
next
long rest, it
morning,
reset.
you guys all wake up. How long do you spend most
I'll
of the
go
night on
back
it?
in and take it
Yeah.
back off.
I spend just a couple hours
Okay, yeah.
because I want to get like decent sleep.
Right, so
So
you all wake up with a long rest. Things are pretty chill.
I'm drooling on Garth's chest.
Pippa's drooling on your chest. It's kind of gross.
I'm drooling on Rupert. I told you on my character sheet I don't have any of your names, but under allies it says Rupert.
I imagine the goat
Right
just sitting there, unmoving, staring at the doorway, while Kaz
Kaz
is just like draped over.
Absolutely. Greatest of all time.
well, as we get up, I'm gonna slowly shift Pippa off, and then I want to go find somewhere to wash my clothes.
Yeah, you kind of leave the cave and you find yourself at a beautiful sunrise coming over the horizon,
Okay.
hitting the river as it goes in between the canyons, and you're able to find a nice eddy where the flow of the water isn't going to wash all of your clothes downstream, and you get in there and you are able to wash your clothes. While you're doing that, a small goblin girl comes up to you and hands you some oils for fragrances,
Oh hell yeah!
to make it smell nice.
I thank her so much, and then ask if she has extra for the road.
More.
So,
She
like,
says, "No, this is all I have.
I appreciate
It is my acha to help." And then she turns around and runs away.
I don't know what that means though.
Acha's duty.
Oh.
I thought she was just calling you
So you weren't
smelly.
even here and you remember.
I thought the moot was honor.
Yeah, and while I'm doing this, because I'm like mostly
honor,
naked,
my bad.
I'm gonna cast light right in front of me to like try to like blind people a little bit if they look over.
Okay. Yeah.
A makeshift like screen,
Yeah, you do.
but with light.
Everyone like turns their head and looks towards the giant light coming over, but they're kind of like it's so bright that they don't see you. They just kind of see the light, and it's like
I
okay.
imagine it fading and he looks like Jesus standing on the
It's just it slowly shrinks, and all it's covering is
I mean, you got a robed, bearded, long-haired wizard guy
yeah.
It's like 6'7", 6'8",
Nice.
something like that.
just walking across the water.
Baptizing goblins.
He smells fragrant.
He does. Eventually, you finish and you walk back, and you won't realize that Garth smells lavender-like.
How
I have
small
like
is
a
the
little bit of
space?
like pep in my step.
It's about the size of this room.
Oh, it's a fairly small space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when Garth disappeared, I would have gotten cold in a couple minutes after his departure.
Yeah.
And I start rooting around like a little puppy, looking for another warm body. And I find the nearest person and just cuddle them.
Okay, roll me a D1, 2, 3. Roll me a D4. Alex, you're 1. Oh, Norn, you're 1. Evie, you're 2. Dragon, you're 3.
cuddle Evie.
Kaz, you're 4.
She's like,
Were you doing the first one you saw, or just Evie?
No, it said 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah, so I cuddle Evie.
Yeah, you cuddle Evie. Okay.
she looks at me and she's like, oh.
I just like slide into your little cot.
Like getting down in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I slip in where I can, and then you just wake up and I'm just like pressed against your side.
Okay. I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna go find Dragon because I need to talk to him.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
help
awake
wake
yet?
people up.
I was awakened by the smell of lavender.
Respectfully, you smell really bad, and I need you to shower because I can't be on your back if you're gonna smell it like that. Okay.
What's that? Who smells like lavender right
I think it's Garth.
I just have the biggest half smile.
You gonna go ask him where you got it?
Yeah. Hey, how do you smell so good?
It's just natural.
Oh.
I just naturally.
I've never
produce
noticed this about you
lavender
before.
scent. I mean, that's pretty surprising. I feel a little insulted, honestly. You didn't notice this before. No, there was some kid came by and gave me some oils. But I asked her
Dude, it was
if there were,
gone.
I asked her if there were more, and she said no.
No.
It's just special for me.
You dumped the whole thing on yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
None for anybody else.
I just imagine him just like lathering it, and now he smells so strongly, like when you put on way too much cologne.
It's like Axe spray. It's Axe but lavender. Yes.
I can just imagine the goblin gave you like a huge bowl, expecting you to like just like do a little bit. And you were
Yeah.
just like,
For the road.
I'm not really,
and they were like, that was my whole supply.
Do you have more?
Yeah.
No.
No,
It took a month to make.
that was a week's worth of
Goblins
lavender.
just age really well, so she looks like she's 6, but she's actually 45, and she just enjoyed watching you bath.
Oh.
She's giving you like side eye now. Or she's like,
It's mixed between that and then like annoyance because I used all her lavender. But yeah, there is a running stream down there if you want to go skip in it though and clean off. You kind of have
On
a
my
scent
way.
about you.
On my way, I just ask every like creature. I'm like, soap.
Do you know how much that would have cost? Good grief.
What?
No, lavender.
Oh,
Like lavender oils. Like,
yeah.
from a biblical scholarly standpoint, there's part in the Bible where Mary washes Jesus' feet using oils. The amount of oil she would have had to use to wash his feet would have been more than most merchants would make in 1 week.
Well, I think that's the point of the parable of like why it's so valuable that she did that. Like she must have given up literally like a
Yeah.
month's supply of oil to wash
Which
his
is
feet.
also why, like, so many of the disciples were, like, not happy about it.
how dare you?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because, they were living with no money.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like,
That was like a fucking waste.
yeah, so they were like, what else could we have done with the amount of money that was spent to wash your feet?
We could have funded
he's like,
so
what does
much
it matter?
travel.
This came to us today. I'm not worried about what's going to happen later today.
Life is short.
That's right.
My
But
feet
you're
smell
only going to live to
good.
be 33 years old. I might as well experience it while I can.
Pizza's in there. If you guys want to grab some pizza, or we can keep going.
Yeah.
You guys have 2 days. If you guys want to role play some stuff out, we can do that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we just assumed they would let us stay, but
They don't seem to be throwing a fit.
Huh?
They're not throwing a fit over it.
Oh, okay.
It seems like you've caught them in one of their pilgrimages to the Monument of the Six Kings. So,
Yeah, you mentioned that when we first got there. Yeah.
Which king is our favorite? Probably the Thor-looking one.
I was gonna say, the first one was like Thanos.
That one.
Thanos. That's what I needed.
That one's toward the end. He's got some serious like mutton chops going on with his beard.
Yeah, he does.
I think they all
I
look
like
like
that.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes or
Yeah,
something.
heavily.
Especially that second.
Wait, what are these creatures?
We're supposed to be goblins.
Are they
No,
goblins?
these are bugbears.
No, they're not.
Yeah, well, at least their warrior is.
Some of them were.
Draktar
There was a couple of them that were.
is a bug. Yeah, there are goblins with them too. So.
Mhm.
But May is just a couple of bugbears and mostly goblins.
as you guys are questioning
Those definitely do not
the
look
mutton
like
chops
goblins.
of the goblins on the statues of here, you're kind of talking amongst yourselves, and there's one bugbear that kind of comes up to you and says, "These are our 6 kings. They made and were the epitome of Mut and Nacha. They defeated," and he starts going on a diatribe about how they defeated Dalkir, Spawn, and Minions, and how the entirety of Corvair was once unified under a goblinoid banner of the kings. And each king succeeded the other until eventually you guys get a whole history session. How long do you guys wait? Because this is already
I
lasting.
slip away.
Okay. Does anyone stay for the whole thing?
I find it intriguing.
I'm intrigued.
I make notes.
Okay, so
I've gone away because I've been told by multiple people I smell. So I'm looking for some of this lavender oil that Garth got. I'm just going up to each creature. I'm like, oil.
Someone's going to be cooking oil. Here you go.
So
Butter.
basically, the people who stay, you learn that there was a Dale Kier army that kind of invaded, and in order to send them all back to Kyber, kind of like the infernal realm, they basically there was a curse put on them that a goblinoid society as a whole, to where a lot of them became more aggressive and less intelligent, and that curse kind of spread throughout a lot of the goblinoid tribes and on the armies, and it kind of led to the dissolution of the goblinoid power and control of Corvair, which led to humans being able to come into Corvair to create the 5 Great Nations.
Okay.
So I'll just say, if you listen to the whole thing, you get a +1 on history checks relating to Dakani. So just
Nice. In that case, I'm going to spend the next couple hours trying to find something where that comes in handy.
it may never, but you'll have it in your back pocket.
I'm gonna, during the time they spend listening to this history lesson, I go find like the nearest, like, goblins I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe if there's like some little kid goblins,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
I mean, even if there's just like a little group of them and they're talking gossip, I want to like slip in, maybe convince them to braid my hair or something, and then just listen.
Yeah, so you find a girl, and she looks like they're kind of like playing a game with each other. It's a musical-based game, and they're creating an interpretive piece of art, a song, but they have to follow up each person's note. And if someone plays a wrong note, or it sounds terrible, or if it breaks the melody of the song, then they lose. So it's almost like an improv game, but with song. And so as you kind of approach, you kind of bump into one of them, just because you're trying to see what's going on. You're trying to see what kind of instruments they're playing. And it causes her to mistake, and then they all point like, ah, you know. And they look at you, and one of them says, "Hello. My name is Dakar. I'm a songkeeper."
Where do you keep them?
In my head, mostly.
How do you have all the room?
She's eating a biscuit, too. You know what?
How do you have all the room for all the songs?
That's mostly what I do.
Is there a lot of them in there?
That's a lot. But, I mean, it's nothing really compared to Volar. She is something else. If I could get half of the songs she knows, then I'll be doing good.
You should tell me about some of your songs.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it has to do with the ancient history of Zilvold, but the songs that I'm learning, they, are able to cast magic through them. And that's what they're teaching me how to do. This song is just for fun. This is a song we play with friends. But do you want to learn about folk songs? Do you want to learn about my history? Or do you want to learn about magic? Do you cast magic? What do you do? I'm curious.
Do you have a crush on everybody?
Do I what?
Do you have a crush on anybody?
I've never crushed anyone in my life.
Do you like anybody?
I like everybody. It's my family.
Are you married?
No.
Do you want to be?
Well, if I'm to replace Volar, then, no.
Why would you want to replace her?
She's the leader.
Are you gonna get rid of her?
No. When she passes and goes and meets the dragons, then I'll take her place.
That's what we need.
Where's the dragons?
The dragons are all around us. They are above us and below us. That's what the demons come from. That's where the heroes come from.
Where's the not so lot of gossip over here? Have a good one.
I'm just gonna kind of wander back
They
over.
go back to their game.
The history story almost sounds more interesting right now. These girls suck.
Yeah.
I feel like I just went to like a little prayer group or something.
Oh, I should have gone there instead of staying at the history.
We'll just tap out.
I am curious, during this time that we're here, I kind of want to locate anyone that might be well read.
I'll come back to you. I'm gonna go Dragon because
Yeah.
you're looking for perfume. And so you roll me an investigation check.
Be the most foo-foo bunch of adventurers ever.
18.
Your smell's gonna give us
You get a
away.
whiff of
I have disadvantage on stuff.
lavender,
The next 40 hours.
and you try to follow it.
That's
Okay.
fine.
That's good.
After some time, it leads you. There's a group of bugbear ladies who are braiding each other's hair, and they said, "Oh, you would not believe what Draktar said the other day to Volar. He said, what did he say? What did he say? I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it."
Aw, you God damn it!
She said they're all braiding each other's hair.
Yeah, they're all braiding each other's hair, sharing gossip.
I went to the wrong place, man.
All right, so I go up. I'm like, all right, what are we talking about?
Oh, and they all like, shh, 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 shh. Nothing. We talk about Moot and Acha.
I know there's more than Acha going on over here.
You're right, there is Moot.
So who we talked about?
Roll me persuasion.
Intimidation.
You wouldn't,
Intimidation.
you wouldn't know him.
Oh, that was the wrong one. 17.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Actually, technically, I'm not at 20.
A dirty, filthy 20. Yeah, so one of them just kind of says, fine. So, he's called the Iron Shield. Or he calls himself that. But he got an argument, and he thought he should be leader.
No.
True. To me, that does not show much Acha.
Not much mood either.
No. It's a damn shame.
You better share all this tea later.
I join in.
Do you know how to braid hair?
Huh?
Do you know how to braid hair?
I'm trying.
Roll survival.
I'm like watching the other ones and like mimicking what they're doing.
You know how to braid hair? That's amazing. Where did you learn?
Well, I have my ways.
Roll me a survival,
Survival.
because that's what I would roll to tie knots, right?
18.
Yeah, you do a good job. They're doing a basic braid. You know, 3.
I'm just like watching someone else do it.
Wow, you're not too bad at this. This is a good braid. Why? So what brought you over here?
I smelt this lovely smell of lavender.
Oh, is that? Do you need some?
I would love some.
Okay, hold on. Then one of them gets up, gets a little bottle, a tiny little bottle of oil, and says, "There's not too much of this here. I wouldn't share it if I were you."
Very Acha of you.
And moot to you.
So who else are we talking about?
Oh, we shouldn't get too far into it, but
I just start like pouring the.
you pour it on you.
Well, I'm like,
Oh, okay,
I'm like rubbing
like
it
cologne?
up. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just pour
Have
like
you
cologne.
bathed yet?
No.
Oh yeah.
Or you
Okay,
still
maybe not.
dirty
Maybe not.
and
Maybe
you just pick-
maybe I took it away.
And one of them just kind of says, "Honey, have you never used oil before? You don't." She stops as you're about to like, pour it on. It's like, no, honey, come on. And the group of them takes you to the river,
Ooh.
and you find a little private small area, and they say it's behind some tall, thick grass, and they say you will be private in this area. Feel free to wash first, and then apply oil to wrists, neck, and then some on your armor. On the very smelly bits, and I would wash that too.
Acha.
Gotcha. They turn around and they leave. And you clean up, and anyone else? What's everyone else doing today?
I don't know. I think I'm about to learn what it's like when a lizard takes a bath.
Are you watching?
Still over there. Actually
You're hiding in
listening
the
to
shadows.
lizard.
This is what Kaz
Um,
uses his sneak for.
Don't you know it?
No
Let
one's
me watch
ever
all
seen
of
the
you while you
shadows
sleep.
I would like to hide.
Okay. Norm, do you do anything on this day? Just kind of rest. Evie, you're listening. Okay. So you guys kind of all finish your task. You kind of learn some more gossip. Pippa, you eventually find the gossiping gals, and but your day kind of eventually ends, and you guys all meet up back in your room after some dinner. More fruits and vegetables.
I also nab a couple more pieces from dinner.
Yeah, you got like 4 biscuits at this point,
Nice. I'm making a little collection.
and 3 pieces of dried meat.
Pick up to you like
Oh, yeah.
smelly.
Better. Thank you.
I'm gonna like to spend more of the time just looking at my book.
I'm
Trying to figure that
gonna,
out.
I'm gonna study the schema.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
I think I've like tried to check this before.
I'm gonna join the
Drop your
square
hair blades.
I don't think my hair's long enough.
No,
Traditional Dakani dance
Can you braid my hair?
of squares.
I am
Promenade.
I can try.
Apparently good at it.
stupefied. My first time looking at it.
What'd you get?
No.
You're a little confused.
Yeah. I need to
Just
spend more
distracting
time
with all the
looking.
square dancing.
You see Kaz over there joining a group of square dancers and ancient Dakani ritual dance.
That's when you realize Kaz can't dance.
Roll me performance. Please.
I'm gonna walk up to Pippa and be like, "Would you like your hair braided?"
19.
Oh, you do really well.
Okay. Start braiding Pippa's hair.
Oh,
Is this when you share the drama?
Huh?
Is this when you share the drama?
You
As you're
found out
braiding
too,
your hair?
right? 'Cause didn't you find those people?
Found out what?
I was like, did you hear the drama?
What drama?
Somebody wants to be leader.
Who?
What was their name?
The Iron Shield.
The Iron Shield.
Amy?
Yeah.
Is that what she calls herself now?
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. Me being the leader here, away from home, away from my dad.
No wonder.
Absolutely not.
No wonder she complains so much. She thinks she can do it better.
Yeah.
I could, trust me. I could if I wanted.
Eavesdrop it!
We're in the same room.
Go get your dinner.
You're 4 feet away
go
from me.
back. If he keeps asking for a bath, so go use
I
one.
already did. 3 times today. It's so hot. I just start sweating as soon as it's over. I want to go home.
She complains so much.
I'm just waiting for her to say, I wish I was dead.
everyone's
This
slow.
sucks so much, I wish I was
Bugbears don't
dead.
like her very much.
Oh, you smell quite nice.
Thank you.
What is that, lilac?
It's lavender.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice. Claws are quite good for braiding, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Separate the hair quite easily.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I guess I have a natural talent for it.
I guess you do. We just have a little girl sesh.
Hey, Dragon having no hair is really good at braiding.
He's braided ropes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of people who have hair. That I'm like,
Like secretly he
Yes.
wishes he did.
I
Yeah.
know how you feel.
Yep, so it's evening time.
take them all pins.
Is he dancing?
Kaz is dancing really good.
Edie comes
what'd you
up and
roll?
starts clapping at him and going, "Yeah, Kazzy, hit it!"
What'd you roll?
19.
Oh. Damn.
Kaz does a backflip to end the square dance.
Oh my god.
In
He's
the
like
middle.
popping and locking over there.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have to take square dance in school. You guys are too young to remember that.
No, we have to.
Did you really? I thought they got rid of that stuff.
I never did. I just
You're gonna
started,
say
We
we.
had to take square dance in school.
I
Until
just-
I was in like high school, I took square dance every single year.
See, I think Kevin told us that too, and he went to school in like on the East Coast somewhere, didn't he?
yeah,
And he even took square dancing.
I'm so
Yeah.
jealous. I just started
I
learning how
never
to
had
square
that in my
dance.
school.
The people I knew that on the East Coast, they all took square dancing. Some of them offered like ballroom dance instead, but
Is that
most
the
people
thing
just
that
did square
everybody
dancing.
else does that I never heard of?
What, square dancing?
I was taking dancing in school.
Yeah.
No, it's because we went to really small private Christian schools that thought dancing is of the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
Well, I went to public high school.
Oh.
Everything else is
Well,
private.
I think it was more
Square
like
dance.
middle school, elementary.
I mean, some people take
yeah,
it
that
very
makes sense.
seriously.
Yes.
We just play Go Dodge.
I took it very seriously. Because
Square
it was
dance?
like the one, because it only lasts for like 2 weeks, so it was like the
Yep.
one time every year that I sometimes randomly got to hold hands with a girl I thought was very cute. So
That's cute and sad.
it is very sad.
I was in Gainesville. And there's one dance where all the guys held hands around a big circle and all the girls were in a middle circle, and the girls would like kind of would like fall into the guys, right? But I held hands with the guy and he was like, "This is gay." So funny.
You
Hold
should
my
have
hands
kissed him
with
and
the
said,
guy.
"No, this is gay."
No, but this is.
It was really funny. Never held hands with the guy. This is gay.
I did take a class in high school where we learned like how to cook and sew and stuff. Like that was actually
Aw,
pretty.
I took that in
Yeah,
middle school.
yeah.
We didn't get to take it in high school. I had to take a class. I had to take a class on raising children in high school.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the second flower?
Yes.
We had fake babies.
And an egg baby.
I remember in my home ec class, I tried to bake no-bake cookies. It did not go very well. That was mostly what I remember from that.
You are a good dancer. We have dance off. He's a little drunk.
Who is this? Is this the history dude?
Giant bugbear warrior.
It's not the Iron Shield.
Oh.
It's his acha dance off. And then so they start playing a band. And he does a big old jig, and he starts like with heavy armor.
With heavy armor. He
It
didn't
adds
get
to
it,
the
Dex.
beat. You know, you get the shh shh shh.
Yeah,
sound.
he's jumping like it's like a tambourine.
It's
and
like
then
those little shaker things.
yeah. like the eggs and the maracas, you know. And he does a handstand, and then does a cannonball, lands on his back, but it makes a really cool noise, and everyone applauds, and it was very impressive. He says, "Now you go, prove your moot."
I don't think Kaz can do that.
Prove your meat.
Oh.
Acha.
All right. I want to do the most acrobatic dance I can come up with because my acrobatics way better than my performance.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics and a performance.
Meat.
Oh, that's not gonna be good. Nope. A 12 and a 4.
Was that what? Wait.
My first one
Wait,
was a 12.
Wait. Can we give him the help action by cheering him on?
Tell me what you're going to do with the help action.
Yeah, I'm cheering him on. But if that doesn't
Keep it
seem
the
to
beat.
inspire him as much,
So that would give him advantage on the performance element.
I'm casting light above him and like
Yeah.
gonna try to like get it to like disco.
Yeah.
You know?
and then I will fairy fire him.
Okay. So
Oh,
he's glowing.
Oh,
So he's glowing as he's dancing, and no one can take
is he
their
doing
eyes
like
away.
acrobatics?
Mhm.
Did
Yeah.
you like fall or something?
I didn't probably fall, but I definitely did not succeed at performing as well as he
I'm
did.
casting feather fall. So whatever you are, yeah. So
You look
like
like
if
you're
you're doing
light
like a
on
your
backflip or something,
Tumbling, I'll go slower.
yeah,
Yeah.
and make hopefully
like
you can catch
slow-mo.
yourself.
Slow motion.
Reroll your performance.
That's a little better, but not much. 11.
You do a really decent dance, but it's not as cool as the big guy. And he says, "That was okay. You try. That is what is important."
He's glowing.
Ha 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 ha! And he kind of just keeps dancing.
That's when your breakdance crew needs to jump in.
That's right. Oh, you know what I needed? I needed to springboard off of Rupert
Yes.
into the air and do a triple somersault.
Do it now.
Do it now.
We're all gonna come in with
Yeah,
like
let's
shades
do it now.
and start dancing behind him like his
I'm gonna
backup
try.
dancers.
Let's see what happens.
Who all joins in as backup dancers? I need all of you to roll performance checks.
Yes.
Oh
22.
It's a dance off, bitch.
That's all I needed was Rupert.
Oh yeah.
17.
Okay.
17! Hey! It's the braids.
Nat 1. -1, so 0.
Okay. Is anyone else dancing? Evie, are you dancing?
No.
Amy,
I'm
sit-
over here with Norton. I'm like, what the fuck?
Amy sits next to you guys. It's just like, yes, this is why we stayed.
We're like in sync.
Those two, you two, Pippa and Dragon, you like almost are. You guys are doing the exact same moves.
Yeah.
And
They like
then-
slide past each other, and
and-
then you get Garth in the background. They're like face plant.
And then, so you guys are in like sync, and then Garth is trying to keep up with you guys,
Come on, Garth.
but he doesn't really know. He's a farm guy. He's never danced. He doesn't dance often. And he actually, a little frustrated, he can't keep up with the dance moves that you two are doing absolutely in sync. He then tries to like do a quick running flip over Rupert, but he accidentally knocks down Rupert.
No.
And as you've done your amazing somersaults in the air, and then you kind of come down and fall right onto Rupert, and he kind of shatters.
Oh no.
And then, but you jump up. He kind of softened the blow for you, and you jump up, and it was all of the bugbears were like, "That is what Korak did, but better." Moot! They all start chanting. They love it. They thought it was great. You will have to fix Rupert.
Yeah,
again.
I looked like once everyone's dispersed, I kind of walk over sadly and look at Rupert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not my handiwork. Someone tampered.
They were very impressed with
Sorry, Rupert.
that finale. But you did crush Rupert.
Your favorite,
My
your
Rupert
favorite
would never
creature in
have
the world.
broken that easily. Someone fucked with my work.
You just forgot to bolt on that fourth leg. You had
I was distracted.
You were looking for all the hot goss, and you forgot to screw on the leg. Or tighten the bolts.
All I found was a little prayer group, okay? I was
Rupert
feeling
will
kind of
never
depressed.
forget.
Did it not load?
You know what's
Um,
even better is knowing that the two of us, our little dance crew, we also had like matching braids.
Well, he doesn't have hair, but like, I'm sure he got something close.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys got some like rope, and he made his own braid.
Yeah. We came in like dancing in
on.
sync with braids.
Just a taped piece of rope.
That's so good. Hilarious.
The three of you are sitting
This is what
watching this,
Oh, you're pulling it up.
and it's like, it's so weird. This is the first time as a group you guys have let loose, and it feels odd.
It's recovering from the curse that has eased our minds.
They are so happy with no curse.
You know what would make this day perfect?
Bloodshed.
Killing Amy.
Oh.
Night's not
Complaining
over.
a lot.
You know she's
It's a
calling
joke.
herself Iron Shield now.
That's not funny, Correct. It's not funny.
She's trying to be the leader of the group.
I'm sorry. I don't need to kill you. I already killed Rupert.
And Marin.
I'm glad your bloodthirst is satisfied.
We can name our group Hot Goss. Or Dad's Crew. Or I don't know, I'm working on it.
She's still workshopping it.
Iron Shield.
That is my name.
Oh, that's him.
What does Iron Shield look like?
I am Korak Tash, and the Iron Shield of Tatakane. He is a guy who's dancing really full play.
It is him. Okay.
Very big warrior like build, huge guy.
Yeah.
Like 6'7". That's just me. Not you.
What if we spread your name and just call ourselves the same? Spread it through all the land.
People will confuse puny you for mighty me. That cannot happen.
We could be a credit to your name.
I look him up and down. Excuse me.
You have to look up to me.
I don't. I'm
How tall-
looking down at
How
you.
tall are you?
6'7".
Eye to eye.
Wait a minute. I'm 7'3".
You're 7'3". You are tall, but you are weak. You are tall, but you are also weak.
Bullshit.
All right, let's roll it. Strength check. Arm wrestling match.
Yeah.
Moot!
At this point, everyone's watching because this is a significant leader within the Kani tribe.
I'm gonna start like dancing behind Garth to try and inspire him. I'm taking a note from that one girl who said she was learning to cast through her music.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Okay. Non-nat 20.
23.
oh!
Oh.
Again.
Would you like to try again, little one?
That's right. Non-dominant arms.
Still win. I will still win.
Fuck.
What'd you get?
Help you, help you, help you, help you.
Me next.
Natural
Yeah.
one.
One more.
He gets a cramp. He's like, oh, in his offhand, and then you actually win the round.
Somehow.
Best out of 3.
No.
All right.
Can I secretly put guidance on him?
Sure.
That's a,
Roll me sleight of hand as you
That
cast a
gives you
spell.
a extra D4.
Well, spells are loud. Can't really do anything.
All right. Where's my skills?
Not bad. I wish I was like proficient.
That's a really ugly 20.
Yes, it was.
Opposed to a sexy one.
No one seems to notice. And you,
So you cast guidance.
I cast guidance
Yeah.
on you.
Fuck.
It's okay.
21.
16.
Ah!
So you win best out of 3. You are stronger than you look.
Now you look down at me.
Acha! He goes out to give you a handshake.
Yeah, I'll take it.
As soon as you
I'm
do,
gonna pull him in.
He pulls you in. As soon you both pull each other in, and the force of both of you pulling, you guys.
The rest of us are like, kiss.
We're at like
The
lip height.
tension, though.
Me and you're like,
Dance
We both
through
look
in
at
the
each other
back.
like,
You guys both pull each other in very close, and you bump heads.
Uh-huh.
You guys, a little bit of ouch, but as he pulls you in, he says, "You are stronger than you look. It's as good to have you as ally to Dakani. And he slaps you on the back really hard.
I'll slap him on the back and say, nice to have an ally.
Slap his butt.
Okay, now it's your turn, big little man.
That would have been good.
Slap his ass.
Slap his ass.
Bring it in.
Can you do
He's trying to redeem himself
That's
after
it. I'm
losing.
going over the top.
can you do Dex?
It's a strength
A
challenge.
flexible arm, you know?
I put up my arm straight on. I'm like,
All right. Just a straight tool, right?
well, all these people are so tall. I can't see what's happening.
Jed! I'm not strong.
9. I rolled
Oh.
a 3. Switching out my D20.
We should have fought for the name.
Best out of 3. Bring it in.
Whoever wins gets to call themselves.
Oh, that's a good one. Wait. Before,
16.
before they do the final one.
23.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's the deciding one.
What's up?
Evie pipes up and says, "Whoever wins this one, we should get the name Iron. What is it?
The Iron,
Iron
Shield.
Shield.
Iron Chef.
Iron Shield.
Then I shall not lose. Oh, no.
We get to claim the name.
If I lose, I will only be known as
Claim the
the
name.
Shield.
Claim the name. Claim the name. Claim the name.
17.
He got a 23.
Ah.
I am still Iron Shield, leader of the Dakani.
We are Steel Shield.
He brings you in for a handshake.
All right, I shake his hand.
He pulls you in,
Slap his ass.
slap him on the back, and he says, "You are strong too, for you beat me one time, but many cannot, and for that, you have my praise, as I recognize your root."
Oh, well, I'm not worthy. But I'll slap him too. Be like,
I want to
much
change names. So I can
Acha
be
to
Dragon,
the Iron,
Shadowblade.
or to the
Iron
Iron
Shield.
Shield.
Ah,
You're fighting
Thank
for
you.
the name for the
Thank
group
you.
to keep.
Oh, okay.
he leaves and starts drinking a little bit. He's a little belligerent, but he's kind of like, he's just fun.
I mean, anybody willing to solve their disputes with arm wrestling and dance-offs is good.
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to just get a name instead of having to come up with one. Looks like we'll have to be creative.
We could do the
I want
bronze
to challenge him for his name just for me, though, so I can be Dragon, Shadowblade, Iron Shield.
Oh, yeah.
So I want 3 names.
It will take dance-off and arm wrestling.
shield. You just bathed.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Hey, you just bathed. You don't want to ruin all that
You're gonna
lavender.
waste the
That's fine.
oil.
It's for the name. What are we doing first?
Dance-off.
So performance?
I would like to dance behind him to inspire.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be his backup dancers.
Okay. Both roll me performance as well.
Quick, he needs
Yeah,
backup.
pretty good. It's the same as last time. It's a 17.
15.
Yeah, it's not bad. You guys go first, and you do basically. I will give you advantage if you pull out Shadow Blade.
Sure.
Okay, rolled with advantage then.
So you roll twice, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you take the better one.
So performance. $17.
So you go first.
Okay.
You go with the music, dipping in and out of shadows, dropping from a shadow from the ceiling of the cave all the way down, doing a flip, and into another shadow, flying out the side, and then at the end of the last strum, you're like on your knees as you kind of do an air guitar finish.
I'm like screaming like crazy. I'm like,
Everyone, it was really good. Everyone's like super into it, and he's just kind of nodding, and he kind of stomps a couple times and throws these smoke bombs out, and he
Ooh.
jumps into
tactics.
the snow or into the smoke, and he starts spinning around a whole lot, and almost causes like a little tornado. And he jumps out of the top of that and keeps making these little tornadoes. And at the very end, he is spinning very fast, and he lands and then turns all the smoke into a little tornado as it kind of evaporates into the air. He rolled an 18.
It sounded more like a 26 or something like that. We're all like, shall we discuss getting rid of Dragon and taking the iron?
And so now we must arm wrestle.
Okay. We didn't strength check.
Yep.
22.
Natural 20.
My God.
Try again, little man.
I like that we quizzed the
Nat
hell
20
out of
plus 4,
Lauren
so
whenever
he
we
got a
figured
10.
out who he was. And we don't even care about him.
So literally with the exact opposite, what he did to you the first time, just absolute dominance. You do to him second round, third round.
Deciding round.
23.
15.
Oh. Wait, is it tied?
Wait, that's the tie.
No, that was the third.
No, that was the third
No,
round.
but he won the dance off. You won
won
the.
Oh, yeah.
We need to come up with another competition.
We need a third match.
Drinking match.
Okay, yeah.
Drinking contest.
It will be who can shake the most drink and answer questions.
You got a high constitution score, right?
You have to do
Yeah,
math.
what role is it?
Yes.
We don't. Here is a more fair critique. You will ask your friend questions, and they will ask me questions until we cannot answer.
Why should we ask any questions when you're just drinking?
It depends on who can retain brain ability.
I'm not very smart, but I think anyone who uses the word brain ability might not be good at this.
Wait, is there a topic that you're both real solid on?
What if you just have to walk backwards?
We could fight each other while drunk.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fine.
or obstacle course. Well, every obstacle you go through, you take another shot.
No, in Sharn, if you were to try and go into the labs after you've had a couple drinks, they make you walk in a straight line.
It will be this. We will drink, and then we will fight. We must drink the same amount. So he has, he gives you this bottle, and you sniff it, and it's the most alcoholic thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. You are going to get absolutely blasted tonight.
How many other people just Dakani are watching this at this point? Because we had a pretty big. We put on a show.
There's a big crowd.
Oh, really?
No one really. Korak does not throw out his smoke bombs unless he's serious about winning. His namesake is at stake, so they don't see it very often.
Yeah.
When did this group turn into the other group?
What?
I said, when did this group turn into the other group?
What group?
This seems like something that
Saturday.
we do on Saturday.
Oh.
Except nobody's gambling yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you drink the bottle?
Yes.
He
10 gold on the on the lizard.
I will put down 10 gold on Korak Tosh, the Iron Shield.
Not for long.
Whoever drinks first is a loser. He starts chugging straight, just going at it. Do you drink it as well?
Yes.
Okay. So, for funsies, we'll just pretend this is at night. And there's a big crowd of everyone kind of around you guys. You both are absolutely freaking wasted. So the way this will work is moving. It will be with disadvantage, and if you roll under a 10, then you will not be able to move forward. You will actually fall over.
Okay.
And this will be for him and for you. When you roll to attack, it will be with disadvantage. And if you do not hit, you will fall over. You are blasted.
Wait, where are we? We're on the sidelines. We're cheerleaders.
There's, for the sake of just me not having a lot of... Okay, I'll just... Hold on.
Put them all out.
Put them all out. We put money down for this. Hell
that's a
yeah,
big
she
wo-
is so big. It's a big woman. Oh, he's putting out like other people too.
Oh, these are all the like goblins and stuff that are watching.
Yeah.
If only our rogue was into pickpocketing.
Wait.
You want me to just kill them all?
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
pickpocket,
whoa,
where they
whoa.
can
What,
take out an
what are these
entire
things I can
nation.
do and what I can't? So
Calm down.
It won't pickpocket, but I'll murder them.
It's a little extreme.
And then it's not pickpocketing.
Mm-hmm.
right. It's not illegal to take money off a corpse.
Austin, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put out all these tokens. I just meant like our little character tokens, and that was it.
I know, but if we're putting out everybody, we're going to put out everybody.
Damn.
If they get near me, I'm gonna shove them back in. There's no escape.
Oh, it's a lumberjack match.
There's Amy.
Fuck Amy.
Look at Amy.
Right? Amy's a square.
That's too good.
Woo!
Whoa!
Woo. She had too much.
She got wide.
Wide-eyed. While they're fighting, I'm gonna start shooting firebolts into the sky.
Okay.
Me too. We'll make fireworks.
Okay, so roll for initiative.
Wait, did they already drink?
Mm-hmm. They're blasted.
Man, not even a con save.
15.
That must be strong.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
You will go first.
Okay.
Are you going to try to move to get close to him?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, where are you at? Let's put you on there.
Yeah.
I would bless you, but it's for the name, and that wouldn't be right.
You have a moral code. It's loose, but you have one.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me with disadvantage to move.
What am I rolling?
A d20.
D20.
You just gotta beat a 10.
Are you still Shadowblade at this point?
How long does it last?
Whoa, where'd you get that cool dice?
It was for free, like during Christmas time.
Can I see?
Oh. It's like blue and black.
I want to see.
Ooh. Send it to me. I can show.
I never get to see people like using. That's so cool.
I'm sad because I don't have my dice because I let my
That, and I was
membership
like, I don't
expire.
want it. Thank you.
I have to renew tomorrow. I only
What'd you
get
get?
once a month. So.
I was like, no, thanks.
You
Expired,
fall, you're like, I'm coming to, and then you fall flat on your face.
Oh.
The effect of the alcohol
Well,
really just.
so much for that last man standing fight.
Damn.
So he's going to try to move next. He falls over.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
imagine we're just all gearing up to watch these two blasted guys just sway around each other.
We
and
haven't drank
pass
anything,
out.
so we're like stone sober.
Watching these absolutely blasted guys just go at it. So go ahead and roll me again to stand up and move. If you roll above a 10, then you can move.
Seven.
Oh.
You throw up a little bit. He's going to try.
What did it say, 11?
He gets his balance and he walks over to you.
Oh,
And he's going to try to hit you with his fist.
And that's also a disadvantage.
Oh, I can still get all the ones I have.
He got a natural 1.
All of these.
And so he falls. He just kind of falls on top of you.
Okay.
You can't tell if he's conscious. Go ahead and roll me to get up.
Most of them have like special animations if you crit.
You have to download them?
On there you do, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. They have themed ones.
14.
You are able to stand up and get a hit, so go ahead and roll with disadvantage to hit him.
Just a D20 again.
Yep, with
I didn't
disadvantage.
think I could if once my account expired, but evidently once you own them, you can.
You
so
add your modifier.
I just haven't ever downloaded one on
That's
there, I
okay.
suppose.
A 3.
To hit.
With your
Yeah.
modifier?
I use
You miss, but you don't
Huh?
fall over.
With your modifier?
The wizard dies.
I was just rolling a D20, right?
Is it?
Or is that actually rolling
strength,
to attack?
because you're rolling to attack.
So
It's
strength?
an unarmed attack.
Yeah, so it'll be
Oh,
strength plus
okay.
your proficiency.
Let me do that again.
I
Well,
roll real dice for
Or do you
that
have to be
character, though.
proficient
And
in...
unarmed.
I roll real
unarmed,
dice for that.
Which I don't know if I don't
So it
think.
would just be strength.
Yeah.
5.
Alright. You are on your feet, and he's on the ground still. He's still on the ground. It's your turn.
Just pin him down.
Just fall on top of him.
Am I rolling a hit or just get up again?
It's not that easy. to waste it.
You can roll to hit, or you can roll to. What do you want to do?
I'll roll a hit.
Okay.
5.
God.
Natural one. Your turn. He throws up a little bit.
We're just all watching as the two of them. Just like.
Amy just kind of like
Hey.
whispers up to you. She's like, "This is really bad. Are they okay? They might be poisoned." Like, they-
Dirty 20.
Ooh, you get a good hit. Roll for damage.
We're all like starting to think about whether we should just go. And then he clocks him.
Well, I feel like every typical round is 6 seconds. I feel like these rounds are taking like 12 seconds each.
Whoa.
5.
They're moving at half speed.
5 damage. Okay, perfect. Okay. Aha! He screams, "Oh, that hurt!" And he stands up, and he goes to throw one at you. And he decks you right in the face. You are going to take...
Isn't it just 1 plus your strength?
Yeah. What,
It depends
for
if you-
unarmed strikes?
It depends if you have the unarmed feet.
Yeah. Or like
Which then
Tavern
it's
Brawler.
and then it's I think it's a D4.
That's
Uh,
what, like, as I have Tavern Brawler and it allows me to roll like a d4 with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you get hit for
Does the same damage.
10 damage. You are you weak. I strong. Your turn.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
I'm going to roll a hit again. $13.
Is that to hit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Okay. 5.
Oh no.
You got a natural 20. He's gonna pick you up. He's like, "Oh, you hit me again!" And he's gonna pick you up, and he's gonna throw you about 10 feet.
Oh, I thought he was going to German suplex you for a second.
That would.
You will
suck.
take 10 damage.
Okay. So how far did you throw me?
He throws you 10 feet.
Okay, so I had to move back up to him.
Yeah. You fall. He moves towards you. And he walks slowly,
Final blow!
drunkenly.
This is the death blow!
He's going to try to attack you. And he hits.
No. Oh no! Death blow's coming.
And he goes down to, you're on the ground, he goes down to punch you. and he does 7 damage.
Okay.
That goblin earlier, she's kind of acting as an announcer, and she's like, "He's got him on the ropes."
Wait, did we ever say like the criteria for who's winning?
It's your turn.
No,
We did that.
we never
I think it's last
specified.
man standing, isn't it?
Can I
now
randomly
you are
use
standing.
my
What?
breath weapon on him?
Yeah, go for
When
it.
one of them can't get up again? When one of them puts the other one in a casket. and
So it's a
buries
Dex
it.
13.
Okay.
Oh no.
With disadvantage.
Oh man.
He fails.
Okay.
That's not like if they can't get up anymore.
This is not the fight I thought we'd be having at this point in the session.
This is a better fight than what we did having at this point.
Austin's like, we had another bridge for you to go to, but instead,
Y'all just want to
10.
have drunk fights.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah. 10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You puke all over him because you have acid, right?
Yeah.
You puke
Oh.
all over him, and it's like seeping and burning his skin. And he's just like, ah! Oh, he's like wiping it off. He's like, I'm gonna get you for that.
Don't fight a drunk dragon.
And he tries to elbow drop you, but he misses and lands on the ground and is a little bit throwing up in his mouth because of all the throw up on him.
Oh no.
What if he like
tried
he
to
did
elbow drop
successfully
you,
come
should've
down
kept
his
it
elbow, it was
arcade.
right on his stomach, and Draco might be like,
Everyone watching is like,
this is
Sad.
just gross by the
it's
end.
just getting progressively worse.
So
Alright,
gross.
so I'll go to attack him.
I
yeah.
don't think any of us know prestidigitation.
No.
I wish I knew prestidigitation.
I can firebolt it, you know, it'll evaporate.
12.
Look at all the people I've killed, and I wear
Yeah.
white robes.
They're not white.
So
Are
5
they?
damage.
I thought they were like.
Cream color.
His. I'll be completely honest. His armor looks just like the armor from Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
That's
He got a not
How I
20
made
to,
that.
to hit you. So he's on the ground, and he just tries to hit you with his fist. And he does. He gets you right in the chin.
Wait a minute. He hits me. He's on the ground swinging and he hits me in the chin?
Did you stand up?
I'm up.
Oh, you're up. He
Yeah.
hits you right in the knee.
Okay.
oh man.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell, reach?
I mean, he's a bugbear.
Behind the knee.
Is he a bugbear?
He is, yes.
That gives you 5 feet of reach.
7
He
damage.
can reach you from a long distance. He could probably lay on the ground and punch you in the chest.
That would be so funny.
Okay.
He's
I'm gonna
like
go
standing up
attack
and his
again.
bugbear is just like plowing him to the ground.
Nine.
Miss.
I feel like I need a sober you up spell.
16.
Do you have what is it? Not minor illusion?
7 damage. He's staying on the ground and he's just punching your
I don't have
knees.
much. I'm a first level cleric, so. Huh? Well, sort of. First level cleric. More like I wish I was a cleric.
What's the restoration?
22.
I'll never make it that
Ooh,
far.
that's really good. Yeah. That's definitely a hit.
So 5.
5 damage. Okay. He's at 30. And, okay, he's going to try to hit you.
Is that 30?
30 damage, yeah.
Okay.
30 damage has been dealt to
Okay.
him.
Thought you might hit 30
I'm thinking about just banning both of them.
He got a net 20.
Is it lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. He's
Okay.
doing non-lethal. Now with magic, you can't do non-lethal.
Okay.
Ourselves the schemers. Like schemers.
Isn't that supposed to be secret?
It's we're scheming.
It is secret because we're scheming.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but then if we tell
13
everybody else that
damage.
we're
Okay,
schemers,
that takes me down to 0.
nobody will trust us.
He swings really
Never
hard,
now?
gets you right in the rib, and it just keels you over, and you lose what was left of your consciousness as you fall over unconscious. And then he stands up, has a fist pump in the air, falls over backwards, and pukes to the side of you. Amy's like, that was horrible.
Honestly, I feel kind of bad.
Yeah. That was not a very well thought out. Why didn't they just fight? Why'd they fight drunk? Huh.
So
It's
you don't
like
feel it as much?
it's like 2 in the afternoon.
Anyway, they kind of take you both out on carts. Little wheelbarrows
Who
with
won?
linen. Korak. He got the natural 20 with disadvantage at the end.
How much do you have left?
12 points left.
It's a good thing you're Dragonborn. I would consider paying somebody.
So that whole time I was
tattoo
doing
iron shield on
my
it.
non-melee strike damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which is just 5 every time. Okay.
Yeah. So the crowd dissipates. You find yourselves back in the area. Amy says, you kind of are sleeping and they're kind of tending to your wounds. They give you a few healing, some healing. They have a shaman that comes in and kind of gives you some healing. And she says, he just needs a full night's rest and he'll be fine. And Amy says, I hope y'all are ready to go tomorrow, because I sure am.
One more day.
Uno mas.
I just.
Good. We will be in Quickstone in a few days. If everything goes swell.
I'm gonna try studying it again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
If that's
Arcana.
cool. Oh god, it's coming. Arcana?
Yep.
18.
Yeah.
Yay.
And what exactly are you trying to learn?
Well, I already know that it's supposed to have, like, blueprints, essentially, for
Yeah.
how to create Warforged.
Right.
So I'm trying to learn from it,
Are you trying to learn, like, how to destroy it, or, like, what it could be used for?
what it could be used for. Like,
Okay.
if I were someone who wanted to use this to learn things,
Yeah.
I want to try to learn things from it.
You think that this item would allow for a... that's a pretty good roll. So you've kind of heard already about soul transference and how this item would allow for that. But to take it a step further, someone would need this item not only for the soul transference, but it seems like it's a piece to something a lot larger.
So it's not like, you know, like Treasure Planet, where he like clicks on it and it gives him like this big
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not like that. It's more like it's a key.
Yeah. So you,
Wow.
you feel like that this would be able to power something a lot larger.
Shit, we're supposed to go this year, aren't we?
Maybe.
Okay.
I said no. Go the opposite direction.
Whatever we're supposed to power is probably there, and that's where the god thing wants us to go there.
I'm going to get some rest. You guys feel free to chit chat. I am getting my beauty sleep.
Well, you need it.
I get that.
What if we left in the middle of the night?
We should.
Why do we hate our NPCs this much? First one,
You
we're
can't
like, let's
sit with
murder
us."
her.
The first one I felt bad about murdering her. This one's kind of just a jerk.
She did abandon us every time we've had to fight.
Not true.
You don't listen!
You went to bed.
Get your beauty sleep.
Go
Can't
bathe!
sleep. It's too hot.
Oh my god.
She complains all the time.
So we are heading out, right? We're not telling her, right?
You should leave her.
No.
Dragon is talking in his sleep, and he's like, Iron Shield. Shadow Blade.
Iron Shadow.
Iron Shadow Shield. Blade.
I am willing to carry half the lizard if we want to move now.
We should probably let him sleep. He is a big damage taker.
While he's sleeping, though, are we going to discuss what he hid from us? Because we haven't even talked about it. We gave Norn such a hard time.
I know. He didn't even tell me all the gossip he got till later. He got it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
He found out so many secrets about the drama here, and he didn't even share.
That's true. But what about the
I
whole
would like it
shadow
on
blade
record
thing?
that I did
Oh,
not give
yeah.
Norm a hard
We don't
time.
care about that?
That's
Okay.
true, we do not.
I mean, shouldn't it really matter? We love him as he is.
Well, then we need to stop giving Norn such a hard time.
Nah, it's different.
Well, let me put it this way. He clearly used his secret identity to try to break you all out of jail.
That's
I
true.
thought he was using it to murder everyone, but it was just to try and save people. Norn made a deal with a strange god.
To be fair, I thought it was his god.
And he tried to make a deal with the people that tried to kill us in the very beginning of our entire trip.
To be fair, they also promised my memories back, as well as that god.
So
It
you're
sounds
willing to
very
sell us out.
self-motivated.
Well, I didn't know you back then. That was literally like the first time we ever adventured
So
together.
if we go out on the road
Mm-hmm.
and Amy comes up behind you and she says,
I'm
Norn,
sitting here
if
going.
you help me murder everyone in their sleep, I'll tell you everything you want to know about your past.
No.
What would you do?
Kill Amy instantly.
That's the right answer. I like you a little bit more now.
Poor Amy just
She's alright. She's in there
Pretending to sleep.
She's laying in her bed like,
feel like she's like scooting away very slowly.
She's leaving in the middle of the night.
nice.
While we're talking, I'd like to sneak out.
Yeah,
We're
roll
gonna go
yourself.
try to find somebody who's still trading this late at night.
Oh, yeah, good
I'm just talking in my sleep.
idea. So,
I don't think it's a really good idea. I'm mostly doing it as a joke.
so do you have any secret identities we don't know about, Evie?
15.
Is there more than just the
You can
books?
sneak out.
I need to go look for a trader.
I told you
Who
about my brother,
has-
right?
No.
Iron
I only told him. Have I
and
told you
try to
about my
buy
brother?
it from them.
Sleep
I was
in.
like-
And
Why are you
No,
talking
no,
to a
I
sleeping man?
genuinely. You want to
wrap
know
it
about
back in
it?
and put it like
And sort of
by
like-
Dragon in the morning.
I don't know how much of that.
So that he
So
can
I
feel
have-
good about
I
himself.
have a
You're
brother.
asleep.
I have a brother.
He's not going to remember anyway.
Yeah.
He's a bad
Roll me
boy.
persuasion.
He likes to gamble. I'm looking for him because my
Ooh,
mom
20.
is really missing him for some
It's
reason.
dirty.
Wait, is he just
Yeah.
a piece of shit because he gambled?
You get an iron
That's
shield.
real shallow.
Well, if your mom misses him, why doesn't
basically
she just
said,
send a letter?
"You
Why
will
send you
sacrifice
after
He
him?
got
much
kidnapped and
to remove the curse
because
and to
he
destroy
didn't
that
feel
evil and to
Well, maybe
banish
you
it."
shouldn't gamble.
And
You
he
may
came to
have
the
my
house
iron
and then
shield.
threatened him.
And it's not
Oh,
the
that's
same guy as
a
before.
So why
Seems
did,
like
why
a
did he
bronze
go
guy,
missing?
but it is a nice iron shield.
Do it.
When did he go missing?
About like super
Like-
deep.
Like after she was kidnapped or threatened?
Honor me greatly.
Yes.
As you
Because
do
they-
I,
He had multiple deaths, so they couldn't find
Thank
him.
you.
Okay.
of course.
So they threatened the mom.
Mom.
May you find
And then
much
he ran away.
acha and
No,
moot
he
in
got
your
kidnapped.
travels.
So if they,
Another
came,
debtor.
if they came and threatened your mother,
If I
why
find
aren't you
half
there
as
with
much
her
as what
taking
you
care
have,
of her?
Because she
I
said
will be a
not to
lucky
look for
person.
Mikey.
Well,
You
who's
watch
there
on
with
me.
her? What if they come back?
That's something I didn't think about.
He bows back to you.
And then
He
what are
kinda
you
goes back
supposed to do when you
training.
find Mikey?
Alright, I got
He
Bring
can't pay his debt.
Bring him
sneak
back
back
home
in.
by his
No, not
ear.
really sneak.
So he can
I
what?
just don't want to wake him
But
up.
then they're going to come back for him
But
and
they're
deal
having a
with
good
you.
conversation.
They'll
They'll
put you
just
in
like
danger.
recapture him.
It
He's-
sounds like you and your
he was
mother should
really
have just
drunk.
moved.
Like this is gonna be hard.
That's
I
a good
mean,
idea.
he's not.
You guys
He's still gonna be hungover.
are pretty smart.
Here we are.
I mean,
actually.
I
yeah.
just, my mom
So,
really loves him.
I'll just come
so-
clattering back into the camp.
yeah, you guys, yeah.
You're really damn good at it.
But we're the two high intelligence people in the party.
Look,
During your
look
conversation,
what I got. I come back into the camp, and I'm carrying an iron shield.
He's got the name, but we've got the actual shield.
Ugh. I don't think Dragon will remember losing the fight.
Where did you get that?
Oh, from a trader.
They sail this late.
All right. Well, good job. So are you saying we should wake up and like scare off and as on the road just say, "Good job winning the fight. Here's your reward, an iron shield."
Iron shield.
I love this
Good
plan.
idea. Maybe just in case of copyright, we could say it's bronze shield or steel shield or just shield.
Oh, if it's copyright, we just say iron E or spell it.
The shiny.
Y-R-O-N, and then it's different.
Iron shell. Iron shell.
Iron shell.
Iron weld.
Yeah, because he's a lizard and they have shells
Yeah.
sometimes.
Iron shell. Because he's a lizard.
And they're basically turtles, you know?
That's a good point.
This is brilliant.
The best part is, he's gonna have to carry this heavy thing.
Should
Where
put
did-
it on him like a blanket.
What did you trade for it? Shields aren't the cheapest thing.
The greatest of commodities.
Bread.
Acha and moot.
Bet you on the back. Good job.
So back to your shitty
Yeah.
brother. So why didn't you just move?
That's where my mom like works
How
and
much?
everything.
Well, she'll be dead, and not working.
It's the farm though. We gotta save the farm.
Oh, you're on a farm?
Yeah.
Sell the farm.
It's a better farm.
We can't afford to move.
Move into my family's
You guys
farm.
sound like it's so easy.
Well, it is. You just pack your shit. You walk.
We had a farm.
Uh-huh.
It was not that hard to get away from. Someone else just burned it down for us, and then we had to go.
All I know is
You can
that
claim insurance.
Yeah, if
All
we
I
thought of
know-
that.
is that my mom asked me to do
It's like what's
something,
to
so
die.
I'm trying to do it.
If you need a place to stay,
Mm-hmm.
there is a hay bale next to mine in
Let's go.
the stable at the church.
Well, the good
No,
news
thank you.
is that we can find a body quite easily,
Mm-hmm.
and we could burn it, and you could contact your mother and said, "I tried. He's dead."
She would know.
What?
Mama's intuition.
What should
So what if, like, you capture him, and then you bring him home, and then the people you like rescued him from,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be like, well, damn, the sister picked him up. Now we have to kidnap her too,
we have to go kill their mom?
or kill him.
Yeah.
I'm just curious where the logic is.
I don't know.
Like, are you?
There
like,
was no
take-
logic
are-
going into
do-
this
Are you
one.
planning clearly? Are you?
You need to hit the books.
Are you?
I
Are you,
do.
are you gonna like try like kill them all?
Kill who? Oh, the people who have my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was hoping it'd just be an easy thing where I'm like, hey man, let's go
Was
back
your brother
home.
like real wimpy and small, where they could just like pick him up? put
He's
him
pretty
in-
short and yeah.
What if he's running the whole thing, and it's just a big sham?
He's not getting anything out of that. They're not rich. Usually, when they do
He's
that, they
pretty
have a
selfish
ransom.
though.
Maybe he promised him, like, if you could take the whole farm.
What does he get out of it?
Does your mother have any health insurance?
No,
Life insurance,
no,
term life insurance.
no. Just that damn farm.
Damn,
They could just burn it down, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
it's real effective.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
I really don't
I-
care about him now, though. Now that we've gone on this little journey,
Oh, all
I'm
right.
starting to not give a shit about
Well, I
him.
was gonna say if you offer me money, I'll kill him for you.
Okay.
But
She gets
in that
one
case, then,
magical
never mind.
disease, and she's like, you know what? You
Life
only
is
live once."
short.
Yeah.
Life is short.
You know, you're looking a little sickly after everything we've been through. Like, you've lost some weight, and not in, like, the great way, but, like, you're looking a little gaunt.
That's not very nice.
No, I meant, like, you're looking kind of sickly.
Yeah.
Like maybe you need to eat something.
Do you
And
have bread?
I do, actually. I've got a lot of dry meat, too. I put it away for you.
I love a salami.
What kind of meat is it?
Salami.
I think this is lizard, actually,
No,
but...
no, I don't eat that. But I'll take
Looking
this.
at Dragon.
Yeah. I like twitch a little bit.
Cousin.
Well, what about you, Kaz? Do you have any secret identities we don't know about?
I think you're the most straightforward person. Do you have another hood you put up?
What's under those robes?
Whoa.
Whoa.
What are you wearing?
Just a skinny tall bugbear with lots of fur.
I love how you didn't take strength either, 'cause, like Bugbear.
Right. Well, I don't get much chance to work out. Live in a basement.
Aw.
I feel
Train in the
like
basement, live in the barn.
between Norn having like another identity and the Dragon having another identity.
Shadow Shield.
Yeah, I almost wonder how many other people are actually who they say they are.
I'm gonna like peer over at Amy.
Tightens her blanket over her and just under her breath.
What are you talking about? Sacrifice?
No, it's not really necessary.
Nah.
No, she's just there if we need someone to take an arrow.
Well, we have the sword is now like we have the sword. As long as we take care of the sword, no more sacrifices are needed. I don't know what to do with the sword. It's like hold it up. Just gonna
We
like
should at least wrap it in something. You know what I mean?
that.
Protect it.
I mean, like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Like furs.
Oh yeah, like furs. That sounds more to our time.
A little less anachronistic.
Something.
Maybe. Is your trader still awake?
Maybe.
You want to go ask if we can get some furs?
Sure. I'm gonna go ask the trader if he's still awake.
You're gonna go ask him if he's still awake.
No,
Yes. Are you still awake?
he's so the guy you saw before. He was training,
Oh, okay.
and he just kind of gave you his iron shield.
Oh.
So you go back to him, and he's still training. Hello, honorable one.
I apologize for coming to you like this, but do you know where we might be able to acquire some furs?
How much fur do you need?
Just enough to wrap a weapon.
Yes, of course. We have a sheath you can use and have. We have furs that you can use to make your own. What is it you need, my friend, and we will make sure you have.
I need enough furs to wrap the whole thing to make it so that outsiders don't see us carrying it. Keep it safe.
Yes, good idea.
Keep it secret to keep it safe.
I will be back. You wait here. I get fur.
Very well, you keep your secrets.
So he goes and gets you some furs enough to wrap it.
I
This
would
should do.
offer to pay him.
He really likes you guys.
Yeah, well, I really like him too. I can
But
at least pay him
he-
by offering to buy him a drink.
We showed them a good time.
I will take drink.
Great.
Thank you, friend.
So I don't come back right away because I gotta buy this guy a drink now.
Alright.
He finds an old bottle of like wine, and you guys share it.
No, I don't drink it.
Oh, he just drinks.
I just
it.
buy it for him.
He-
Other people can do whatever they want. They're not bound by the same oaths that I have.
Do you give him money for it?
I pay for it, yes.
Okay, so you just kind of hand him some money, and he goes off and gets himself a drink.
I
Wishing
mean, unless it's super duper expensive, because I only have 135, whatever this symbol is.
I hope that's it's
It's
not more
good.
than that.
I know it's. Who knows? I don't know what the economy's like in this area.
Dude, Alex, come here.
Yeah.
I did forget
Tell me
that
why it's doing.
Evie's trying to figure out what caused the warning to that fog.
No.
Um,
That's so funny.
Mess with
Isn't that
his
weird?
life.
Yeah.
That more.
I don't want to be
warning,
started.
whatever the
Oh
fog
yeah.
was.
Well, fog is caused by.
Damn it, Garth.
let me tell you
oh,
the
no.
science behind
I'm
it.
making you laugh.
It's actually real fascinating. Let me.
Oh my god.
That was very fun. While I was laughing, I breathed in and my hair went into my mouth.
Oh,
And all the way down my
So
throat.
the way that you described how you learned that
Okay, restart.
is how I imagine like Pippa does now.
Sorry, I'm having
Sometimes
technical
people don't have those kind of
Yeah.
problems.
Like if you ask her to explain how math works, she has no fucking
She's like, I
idea.
don't know.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know. It
The
just,
number just pops up. It's just.
it's
Come
just
see this.
it's where it's supposed to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a big piece of puzzle.
Mhm.
That's not good.
Oh, it stopped.
What happened?
No,
Okay.
it's still
Oh.
doing it.
Yay.
Is my computer dying?
Yeah, it's being weird.
Yeah.
Will it do it if you go back in?
I mean, it's a very much overloaded computer.
We have
If I
way too
select
much on that
something.
computer.
Yes.
Honestly, we should go in there and just wipe a bunch of stuff.
It's not just that.
I've never
Like,
seen
that's running
that.
3
I haven't
screens.
either. That's the second thing I've never seen happen on a computer happen today.
What happened?
Someone, on the brand new Mac that we just got, someone was launching something through
Uh-huh.
I can't even think what it's called now because I've had a long day. The launcher thing.
The launcher thing.
And you know how the icons are really big, and then it like becomes real big and sits in the middle of the screen, and then it loads the app, and
Yeah.
never went away. That really big icon for the app just stayed there at the top of the screen forever.
Interesting.
That's
I had
weird.
to force quit the app and then reboot the computer to get it to go away.
Well, my
I
hub
did.
fan keeps turning off at work, and it forces my computer to reset like 3 times a day, and my IT department refuses to replace it.
I imagine Evie has lost so much health.
Hey,
at
if
this
they're anything
point,
like mine,
an elf,
They could
that
work
she
there for
looks
6
like
months and
someone
not
that
have
like
I
was
take
sick
it
for
personally.
weeks.
anything.
Okay, that's how I meant.
No, you're good.
Still,
No, you're good.
Do you know, like when
have
someone
that
has been
palette
like
of
bed sick for weeks in the
computers sitting in
hospital?
my office.
She's just like frail.
Yeah.
Can I have
It's like
you
you,
don't want
you-
one
you
anymore.
wanna eat
Now
something?
they're a year old.
Evie took it
Chromebooks.
personally, Tara didn't.
Oh.
okay.
I've got 60 all-in-ones that have been sitting there since like August, but they're finally going to be deployed next week.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, the night passes.
Question.
Question.
I saw that you had a Dr. Pepper.
You want one?
May I have a Dr. Pepper? I will bring a 12-pack next time.
Whoa. Whole 12-pack.
Will you give me that? Thank you.
Maybe a 6-pack of the minis.
Dragon, that
Yeah.
morning,
Mhm.
you wake up and you
Stinky
find a big iron shield resting on top of you.
How much health did I, get back?
You get a full night's rest
Okay.
because you spent the entire day passed out. So
Okay.
and then yeah, you wake up, big iron shield. You don't remember if you won or lost.
Okay.
Everyone kind of you all wake up. You guys all see the iron shield on Dragon's chest as he wakes up. Do you question people what happened?
Yeah. What happened?
As you're waking up, I'm gonna be walking by. I'm gonna slap the shield on. It's gonna make a noise, but I'm gonna be like, iron shield.
There he is. Our winner.
I'm looking around at everyone very confused.
Amy's just like,
You understand I would never lie to you. You won most spectacularly.
you were really drunk, but you sure did it.
You won in our hearts.
But is everyone feeling rested and ready to travel? It's about time we move.
I think it's about time.
We should stay one more day.
No, we gotta get to your brother.
No, I don't care about him anymore. I'm more worried about this sword now.
What was your brother's name?
Mikey.
Mikey. He sounds like a trouble.
Oh, he's a dick.
Anyone's name that ends in E of.
In game and out of game, he's a jerk.
Oh wait, that's her too.
Evie, Amy.
Dorothy.
Yeah, so you guys all start packing up and start heading out, feeling good about the upcoming few days of travel to get to Quickstone.
Yep.
And we're going to kind of expedite it because we spent way more time here than I was anticipating. A few days pass as you travel. Is there anything you're wanting to accomplish during these days?
Hey, it was worth it. I am Dragon, Shadowblade, Iron Shield.
Iron Shell.
Shell.
Yeah.
What? So what is your full?
Yeah.
What is
I'm like Shell.
You did it. You passed out before you got the D.
So it's Iron Shield. You are Iron Shield.
So what? So just so that for all of us, what is your full name now?
I guess Dragon, Shadowblade, Iron Shell.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, so you're the.
No, in my book,
And I will
it sounds
only
like you
answer
were
to
locked
that.
out.
It's Dragon, Shadowblade, Iron Shield to you.
So, Dragon, Iron Blade, Shadow Shield.
Close enough.
I'm the flowchart started.
What's many names we can add to this?
Turn into a
Shield.
gnome.
Yeah, there's no
Every
D.
town we go to, he fights a new person. Takes
a
their
new
name.
title.
Yes.
How long have you had the middle name of Iron Shield?
No.
Iron Shield?
Yeah. No.
I just
Shadowblade. Shadowblade.
Technically, Shadowblade's not my middle name. Shadowblade's my second.
Well,
Was it your
now,
name?
now
Was it
it's your
your
middle
father's?
name.
I guess it is. No. It's a name that. So I became. Something happened to me and I became Shadowblade.
What happened to you?
Are you no longer Dragon?
Huh?
You're asleep.
Yeah.
No, we
We're
were on the road the
traveling.
next
Traveling.
morning.
I thought we snuck out. She's with us.
She decided to sneak out at the same time.
And then we ultimately saw each other in the hallway.
You guys are at this point. You guys are traveling. You guys have left. I think at this point. So
Yeah.
What do you want us to call you?
You can call me Dragon.
Dragon, Iron Blade. No, Shadowblade. Iron Shield.
To you guys, you can call me Dragon.
Alright.
What are your pronouns?
Dre and Gone.
They, them.
Sure.
Respect.
I'm just going to call you Dismas. It's too hard to remember all the names.
So you said
I would write it down for you, but
That would help so much. I appreciate the offer.
More importantly, I think we need to discuss our new ventures as a dance crew.
yes.
We should make something.
Can
out
I
of
join?
Yeah, once we're done with this, we should go on the road.
this. I agree.
Yeah.
We could also, during the day, do like hairstyling,
Yeah.
and then during the night, do like dance styling.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as we get rid of these guys.
She's like riding on your back.
Now we're all making the same face that Amy's making.
That's right. I'm starting a dance troupe too. Me, Amy, Rupert.
You broke him.
He'll forgive me.
okay.
You hear like a little gear grinding when he walks on that one leg.
Amy asked you. So you mentioned something happened to you that made you the Shadowblade.
Did a shadow swallow you?
No. I just ignore Amy.
Did,
I
like,
can't be the only one curious about that.
so there's a spell where like you can get teleported to another dimension. Alright.
Okay.
Did that happen, but you got teleported into like a shadow and then you had to like find your way back out?
Do you have a blade?
Done what?
Do you have a blade?
Yeah. You have like a shadow blade?
We could give him the blade, and then he would match the name. Shadow Blade.
But you have to keep it safe.
But it's not a shadow.
The shadow is the dark entity inside of it.
Yeah.
Were you abandoned
Norn
as a
spreading
pup?
his hair.
Oh
Your
Trying to get
parents
as
are
good
dead.
at it as.
Just trying to match that.
They were fighting for good.
Who were they for?
Good is subjective though, so like what was their definition of good?
They were fighting against like corruption in the city.
What city? What city are you from?
Actually, I think I'm from Shard.
The city of towers.
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
I'm from Shard.
You're from Shore?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen you in the streets.
Because I've kept in the. I've been
You're
in
always
the dark.
in your lab.
I'm not always in my lab. Sometimes I'm visiting my folks.
So would you say you lead a double life?
Yes.
Okay.
It's good that we all lead double lives.
I don't lead a double life.
What double life are you living Cassie?
Friends in the daytime, strangers at night.
Do you not recognize me when it's dark?
Sorry, I had an 80s moment there for a second.
Do you not have vision in the dark? Oh wait, you don't. We've scouted together before. I forgot.
Wait, you can't see in the dark?
No, you're bumping into
Oh yeah, I was
trees.
gonna say, well that's pretty lame, but I can't either.
I don't know if anyone in this group actually has dark vision. Dragon doesn't either.
Yeah.
You find my movement speed.
What are you?
I do.
Oh, you're changing.
Yeah.
You're, I think
They
you're
don't.
the only one.
60 feet.
We have. This
I
is
have
the
dark
first
vision.
time.
Well, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Were you the one
Wait,
hitting
no, you
everything?
don't. Remember, because last time we kept bumping into things.
Oh.
Wasn't that you?
Evidently, I have it now because it's
Oh.
on my
I think
character
so.
sheet.
It was
And
me, yeah.
That was still at the point
Dark
where
vision, 60 feet.
Well, most of us
she
don't.
kind of wanted to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I think she still does. Who knows?
Who?
You.
What?
We don't want to kill you.
I don't want to kill you. I
Well,
just don't trust you.
Yeah, we just don't want to do what you want to do.
I'm not an evil alignment.
I may not have known I had it last time because it's in a weird place on the character sheets.
It's at the very bottom.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I have light, so we can see.
Underneath your savings throws.
Do you guys travel at night as well?
No.
Okay, so you make some camp rest.
no. Yeah.
Travel the next day. Camp rest.
Or are you gonna try to build
Um,
a shelter
on the
again?
on one of the nights
Yeah,
where
every
we're
night I'm
camping,
Trying to do that.
I'm gonna kind of like look for what Kaz is doing. If I see him like sitting off on his own, I'm gonna kind of cross over and approach you, Kaz, and I'll sit down next to you, kind of noticing whatever you're doing.
Well, we brought stuff from the camp, right? We don't need to hunt along the way or
Right.
anything. So, well, I'm definitely not pretending to read a book because, as far as I know, I didn't get the book back, right? Yeah. So maybe I am pretending to read a book.
Practicing
Like I've
dance
got my
moves.
eyes closed, like I'm trying to remember what's in the book.
Well, seeing you doing that, Pippa's gonna cross over, just kind of sit down next to you.
What's your reading?
The holy book.
What's it about?
It is about the will of the church.
What is the church's will?
Mostly to do good, but also to fight evil.
Well, you remember how I told you I'd teach you to read if you wanted to?
I like open my eyes. I remember that.
I'm gonna break my hair.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I figured that maybe we could practice. Maybe we could practice on familiar material.
I'm just gonna like pull out your holy book and like put it in your lap.
You have a copy of the holy book.
No, it's yours.
It can't be mine.
Why?
I left mine behind.
Well, you did leave it behind, and then I grabbed it.
Oh, I don't know. That was meant to be a sacrifice.
Well, it was, but then somebody else gave a bigger sacrifice, and so it sort of balanced out. And since it kind of overflowed on the sacrifice meter, I was like, well, they don't really need a holy book, and Kaz needs it more, so I grabbed it.
Thank you very much. I think that makes sense. Like when you give someone more money and they give you some money back.
Yeah,
I think I understand. Like change.
Change.
Oh!
It's like sacrifice change.
I was thinking of like investing in a... That's a scam, what you're talking about.
But I thought, also, I've always been curious what it said. So I thought that we could learn it together.
By all means. Look, page 1.
And then I'm gonna.
See, I don't even know if there's anything on page 1, but it's the first page, and that makes it the most important.
Exactly.
Now I feel like I need to find my information about the church. That I,
So I'm gonna kind of watch him talk about it, and then start just kind of using it to teach him. Like, oh yes, that's that letter, and just kind of
Yeah.
start teaching him a little bit as we're talking about it.
Kaz, you you learn the first line of the book, and you memorize it, and you use the memorization of these words to start learning how to read. And this phrase keeps going through your head, a phrase you've heard many times before. In the beginning there was darkness, and in the void the eternal spark was kindled. From the formless abyss the sacred flame arose, radiant and pure, illuminating all that was, is, and will be. You memorize that, and you learn what each stroke of the lettering is as you begin your journey of literacy.
Man, I feel very smart today.
And then tomorrow we'll start talking about the way this letter sounds. Because there's a lot of different ways you could say the same letter with different sounds, so. But we'll talk about that later.
Evie witnesses this, and she's
Like-
just puking because I offered to teach him to read.
We talked about in the darkness, you didn't recognize me.
Okay.
I was just a stranger.
Garth, what were you wanting to do?
Yeah, I've been like every night, and even sometimes during the day when we're walking in like a even surface, I'm still just like trying to transcribe this shit
Yeah,
because it's a hut and we're in the middle of nowhere, and a hut would be nice.
on the last night. No, go ahead and roll me a d20 for Arcana. Arcana.
18.
Ooh.
On the last night,
I mean, that's my thing.
you think you have it down. Do you try to perform it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just stare at it. It's not very thematic.
Do you let people know,
Um,
or do you just kind of try it on your own?
no, I've been doing this every night, and I just don't get everyone's hopes up. So I just stare at a spot and like mumble a bunch of shit from a book. I just like keep looking at the spot and then look at my book, and I just kind of keep going back and forth.
As you're doing this, you are making more progress than you have ever had before. And suddenly, a 10-foot radius, 20-foot in diameter, dome of force springs into existence around you and above you, stationary. And yeah, the atmosphere inside this space is comfortable and dry, and you feel like you can control it to be dim or dark or however much light you want. Outside it's opaque, so you see it is almost like a rock texture on the outside, and there's a little hut 20 feet in diameter before you.
I'm gonna spend like 10 minutes like poking it and like testing the dim switch
Yeah.
in my brain.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna call out to everyone and say, "Hey guys, I made a hut."
Gosh, they made the house. We don't have to be homeless anymore.
Does it have a bath?
No,
I
Amy.
can make it look like there's a bath.
That's
Kind
okay.
of.
That's okay.
You do need a mansion for that.
I don't fully know how long it'll last, but like
Will it collapse on us?
No.
Okay.
It's actually
He looks
very
very
comfortable
unsure.
inside.
I was gonna say.
I haven't transcribed that part.
This is better than outside. If
You
we
can't
all-
come in.
It's a brisk. It's a brisk like 67 in there, so it's like
It's
nice
fine,
and
she
cool
won't do
and
anything.
cuddly.
Just her presence.
Emmy never attacks anyone. So
I
she can
go up
come
to her and whisper like to her, "It's okay if you come in."
Amy's too innocent. I trust her about as far as I can throw Dragon.
Well, the other guy threw him about 10 feet, so.
Not as strong as he is.
Also, before the night's over, I would like to once I'm inside the hut and kind of relaxing, we're already done with our reading lesson.
Yeah.
I would like to ritual cast Identify on this strange, warm amulet that I have in my inventory.
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know.
Well, I identify it.
It's a hot potato.
I'll get
Just a
back to you
hot
on that.
DM doesn't know. I wrote warm amulet, and I don't know what that
DM's
means.
like, I remember that, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't even remember where I got that. Maybe it was like in that underground place we were in, where yeah, where we first got the curse. I don't know.
I'll go back
I don't remember where I
later.
found it.
I'll go back later.
No, the TikTok message you
I
were.
You should
can't
go
remember.
listen to all of the episodes.
God does not remember off the top of his head.
I mean, I don't remember. Yeah, to be continued.
Yeah. You identify it, but for some reason it's just not coming. The magic's not working like it should. It's as if it exists and yet it doesn't exist. Like
Maybe
it's
I know, but it just doesn't matter right now. There's more
Yeah.
important things.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Amy having she might.
I'm just
backstab.
distracted by
Oh, wait,
her
she might
innocent
backstab us?
look.
What?
Huh?
No, Norn's like, I know what a shady person looks like.
No, Norn, if you're going to get backstabbed by someone, it's gonna be me.
Norn's like, she's trying to replace me.
Nah, you front stab him.
Oh, the urban legend.
So-
yeah.
You guys all
That's
spend
probably true.
Way too long.
a full rest inside the hut,
I don't know how to
Did you hear the
and 8 hours later,
full rest?
the hut vanishes. But you all receive the full rest.
Nice.
And as you awake,
And a level up.
what?
And a level up.
I
And
sleep
suddenly all
on
your lost
Dragon
hit
tonight.
You what?
I sleep on Dragon tonight.
Oh, Pippa's sleeping on you, Dragon, tonight. Are you still sleeping on Rupert?
Evie pushed me away.
Only if
I took a
Rupert
hit.
lets me sleep.
Yeah, he doesn't mind.
Rupert might hold a grudge. I don't know.
She just
He
needs
doesn't
her
seem
personal
to
space.
Yeah, that's fair.
Morning comes, and it's your last day of travel. And you travel throughout the day.
I'm just saying, we really should be coming up with a group name, guys. We can't show up to this place we're going, and they say, "Who are you?" And we go, "We are Kaz and Dragon and Davy and Garth and Pippa and Norn and that girl." It's just a lot to list out, you know. We could just have a name. And I'm just talking as we walk.
Yeah. I think you guys should have a name. I think that'd be cute.
The curse.
Curse breakers.
Sacrificers.
The Mighty Six plus Amy.
Don't count her in this.
That's why she's not the Mighty Six. It's the Mighty Six plus that one chick.
6 chicks.
6 chicks.
6 chicks.
The lavender chicks.
Curse.
I don't get it. I'm fully grown. I'm more like a very large chicken.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Well, all her initials don't spell anything out.
I was just thinking that.
What are
One
the
line
initials?
constant or one vowel.
PDNGEK.
Yeah,
We don't have enough vowels.
no, there's no vowels in that.
What
Unless
if we
there's
throw
a-
in all the extra letters in Dragon?
We're on the run. Maybe we could be called something related to that.
The runners.
we're smart people hiding from the government. What do you call those people? That's it.
You Google. Are you Googling cool names for groups?
Well, instead of
That's
just
ChatGPT.
instead of just Dragon being Shadowblade, we could be Shadowblades.
What? Are you all from Sharn or have some association with Sharn?
No, I mean some of us are, but
Could be like Sharn's shadows.
The insurgents.
Well, now we can't take that. We'd have to pay her.
Oh, that's I
By
mean, we
the
don't
way,
have to.
Speaking of main quests and plots and such,
No, we do not.
I have been doing some research in my free time over the last couple of days, and I gathered some information about this schema thing.
Oh, what'd you find out?
Well, it's not exactly a blueprint as much as it is some sort of mechanism trigger. I think it's meant to be a key of some kind for something quite larger.
That makes sense.
Like, it was meant for unlocking something, or perhaps
Like turn something on?
yes,
Like a mech? Not a mech.
like a final piece in a puzzle, you know. I think it's meant to be put in some sort of larger mechanism, perhaps. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything like it before, but whatever it is, it makes me wonder what other people want to get
Rupert's
hold of it.
Raiders.
Raiders.
Do like you feel different when you're
Rupert's
holding
Raiders.
it?
What?
Do you feel different when you hold it?
I don't know. Do I feel different when I hold it?
Not particularly.
TBNGE.
There's a little bit of a tangle, but I think that's just my brain.
Are we openly discussing this in front of
Yeah. I trust her.
She's looking at her nails. She's like,
Who are you excited to see when you get home, Amy?
my friends,
How many friends you have?
several.
What are their names?
So what are their names and what are their occupations?
Well, first there's Amy with 2 E's. And then there's Amy, which starts with an A-I-M-Y.
Okay. It's a weird name to spell.
And then Gerald. Can't wait.
Tell us more about Gerald.
He's lovely.
What color are his eyes?
I was
Blue.
about to ask that.
Bluish.
We're on the same wavelength. How did you know?
Bluish gray. And so dreamy.
Okay.
Thunder goats.
I like Rupert's Raiders.
What's his mother's name?
And also Rupert's Ramblers.
Mother's name?
Except now I just want to call him Rupert the Thunder Goat.
The War Goats.
How long have you known?
Rupert's Misfits.
Oh, a long time. Family friends.
What's his mother's name?
Marissa.
What about Rupert's Rivers?
You had to think about that.
The Hoofbound Pact.
Insight check.
Alright.
It's pretty good. 15.
The hesitation comes from she doesn't want to divulge her personal information to you guys. And she's weighing how much she should give versus how much she should not say.
All
but she's
right.
also afraid of not telling you guys.
I have a real serious question. You gotta take this like real serious,
Raiders of the
alright?
Lost Ark.
Okay.
Stare right in the eyes.
Because he lost one leg.
A bath every day. As like wonderful, well scented, all sorts of oils, or you can see that one guy you just said, Chad, Gerald, again. Like you'll never find him again. Like for whatever reason, he was like sent to a different plane, but you can like take baths, or you can see him again, but you can't take baths again. You can just take showers.
For me to present myself to Gerald without ever bathing again,
Bad company.
shameful. I would have no,
Bad
as the
company.
Dakani would say, how lacking of moot would that be?
What's your middle name, Amy?
That's real personal.
No, I work for House Orion.
So it's Amy
So it's-
Orion.
Amy, so your middle name is Of.
Yeah, it is.
How old were you when you had your first kiss?
16.
Insight.
Questions that the changeling would be asking. To like take their identity.
18.
I mean, more or less.
That's it. Norm, we're gonna have
She's
you
not
come-
lying about it.
Oh, okay, take
She
over.
really hates being in the spotlight, though. She looks very uncomfortable.
So back to these names.
Oh, there's a bear. I need to go take care of that.
One more question.
What?
A bear?
She willfully went to the bear.
She chose the bear.
Would your parents approve
Unbearable.
of Gerald?
Oh, yeah. He's rich.
He's rich.
Oh, hey.
Is that the only reason you want to be with him?
No.
Okay.
His
That's
If
eyes.
he was poor, would you be with him?
Of course.
Oh, well, that's
I mean, how poor?
like he lives on a farm.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's exactly what my wife said when I asked her if she'd marry me. How poor are you planning to be? I said, I don't know. How hard are you going to work?
Okay, you can go chase the bear now.
So names go.
Goat King.
We could do Dank
Sounds like a tower.
Gendpuk Keg
What?
putting all of our initials. Or not initials, the first letter of our name.
Goat Busters.
Goat
Busters!
I mean,
Dead.
Yes!
how many times Rupert's exploded? I mean,
Hell yeah!
Goat Busters.
The Go Busters.
I also like the Bad Company.
Iron Hoof Covenant. Honestly, that sounds very religious, and I kind of like it.
Our whole centered around Rupert.
Yeah.
I mean, anything's better than Vana's Guardians.
I think I lost my picture that I made.
So true.
Rupert. Unless it's in the Discord.
We should get t-shirts. Or tunics. Or maybe matching cloaks.
Yes, Rupert cloaks.
Yeah. Well, I would say Iron Hoof is a good idea, but I would never work with iron. It's just a little bit cumbersome, you know, from the type of work I do. But it's good for the sake of the name, I suppose. Iron Shell.
I'd
We
like
could be-
adamantine herd, but it makes us sound way more badass than we are.
What? Which one?
Adamantine herd.
We could be the Ninja Lizards, because most of you are so sneaky.
Or they're sneaky or lizards.
Yeah.
Or both.
What's the name of the Ninja Turtles leader? What's his name?
Splinter.
Splinter?
Yeah.
Nah. We'll think about it. Workshop it, friends. So we continue our journey.
Did you guys ever come up with a name, or are we just still brainstorming?
We're just brainstorming. Lake of Goat.
Okay.
I like
So-
the Goat Break. Goat Busters.
I like the Goat Busters.
Yeah, 100%.
About midday, you arrive over a cliff, looking over a town. These are not you. These are just stand-ins, people who are adventuring, who have gone on this path before. But you are sitting over this ledge, looking at the town of Quickstone. You see there's a lightning rail off in the distance, several buildings, and something that's not in this picture, that's off to the side, is a airship station with an airship docked inside.
Whew. That's fun.
And so you were overlooking this cliff, and you see the town.
So there's something, as we're looking over the cliff, there's something we didn't really discuss or consider when we were traveling. How the fuck are we going to afford a lightning rail or a skyship?
I was just thinking that.
I don't think between all of us we have the sort of coin one would need for that sort of transport.
What if we use Amy as a hostage and
I
Gerald
think-
has to
I'm not
pay
worth
to get her
anything.
back?
I think we should.
Gerald should have to pay to get you
I
back.
think we should be just a little nicer.
We're getting ready to leave her. How close is she to the
She
edge of
has
the cliff?
information.
She starts running.
Guys, we're not evil.
I'm so close to my bath.
You're a cleric.
We don't know what deity.
So,
There you go.
Based off our Euphrates art.
Oh man, should I really take over Amy's persona? I really don't want to be named Amy, but she's also gonna marry Gerald, who's rich.
if you take on Amy's name, it'll make naming our group easier because there'll be 2 vowels.
That's true.
Oh, also consider that the other group recognized you quite easily, so you could turn into someone that they've never seen before, and you'll be hot and have boobs.
That's true.
I don't know if you care about that sort of thing. Do changelings have gender?
No, not really.
Oh, that's even better. Interchangeable.
I'd like to look over as we look over the city. Just try to suss out, like, does it seem calm? Are there bar fights happening in the middle of the day?
So it's pretty heavy with dust. There's a constant traffic of laborers, merchants, and war-weary travelers. You're standing on top of the Greystone Cliffs, which cast a long shadow over the settlement as the noon sun starts to dip low. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the lightning rail horn blaring, but you see dozens of armed guards blocking the station's entrance. The skyport looms over, and it's a newly built structure, still bearing fresh sigils of House Lyrandar, but something's off. It seems you see crackling energy coming out of it, very dissimilar. It almost looks like it's not functioning correctly, and it looks like they're having trouble docking the airship to the port. They're just having some problem over there. You see a large crowd of what looks like very poor people gathering around the lightning rail station and shouting at the people who are guarding it. That's what you see.
Is this some sort of a protest?
I don't feel like dealing with guards again.
We're going to have to find a way on this somehow. Either the airship or the lightning rail.
We just had a whole, like, scuffle with guards,
Well, we
like,
don't.
4 days ago.
We don't have coins for either, though. We really should just
Maybe we
find
can-
out ticket prices.
Maybe we find out something about what's going on and offer to help one group or the other.
Norm, could you possibly turn into somebody and find out how much it would cost for a ticket or what's going on down there?
I mean, I don't think I even need to I can't speak to that. Turn into anyone. I can just head down and ask.
Well, I mean, if you look like a changeling, it might bring attention to you.
I know I don't look like a changeling right now.
Oh, you don't?
What do you look like right now?
I look like Nolan.
Oh, like the
Just-
OG.
Yeah,
OG
yeah,
Nolan.
it's
Yeah.
just human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if there are people looking for us, they probably know which this looks like.
Okay, that makes sense. I turn into one of the guards we saw at the church. The previous one that I
The pure flame?
yeah.
Wait. As you turn into that, that's like, I don't know if that'd go well over here.
They surely don't know every human.
But like, if you look like a guard, oh, your clothes don't change.
My clothes
No,
don't change.
That's right. Okay,
it's
never
not
mind.
magic
I still
disguise.
have his clothes,
Never
but
mind. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
It's
never
a good
mind.
idea.
okay, I'll head down.
So you walk down, and you see as you get closer, the crowd is starting to erupt into chants, and a lot of one person screams, "You think we can wait? Every second you waste is a second longer our people suffer in the Mournland." You get the sense they're Syrian refugees.
Okay. Very fun. Okay.
And then you see there's a pair of thuggish-looking mercenaries wearing the insignia of what looks to be like a black crown, and they don't really care. They seem to be watching with amusement. One of them idly tossing a coin, as if weighing a deal in his mind. So he's just kind of flipping a coin. Their leader, a rough-looking woman with a scar running across her jaw, catches sight of you, and she just doesn't seem to care about what's going on. She kind of glances at you, glances back at the crowd, and then there's a kind of on the other side of the train, you see a ward forge cloaked in rags, and he seems to be motionless. Its dim eyes beneath its hood. He kind of turns and walks down a side alley, going away. So that's what you see.
Okay.
You also see the flickering, these lightning arcs coming out of the arcane sigils and circles of the airship tower, the skyport. And you see several people trying to work on it, but just kind of shrugging as if they can't seem to figure out what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to I'll get into the group of Syrians and just kind of get a feel for, like, if I can figure out, like, what else, like, more specifics. Just...
Yeah, so roll me an investigation check.
Yeah. That's a 9.
There's a lot of chanting going on. And they're saying, send us back. Let us go. Send us back. Let us go. And there's looks to be what looks a former officer with Syrian regalia, but not like anything bad. You look like it. Roll me a history check.
Okay, yeah. That's 4.
He looks like he has some importance compared to everybody else. Tensions are starting to boil over.
Okay. That is not great. So he looks like... Sorry. He does look like he was a Syrian officer.
Yeah.
And he's not with the refugees.
He is with the refugees.
Oh, he is with the refugees.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, he's with the group, and he's trying to figure out a way to get on the lightning rail with all the refugees.
Okay. Jeez, I wish I was not. That would make my job so much easier. I forgot. Can I change multiple times now?
Once a day.
Once a day. Okay, so I've already used that now.
In the race for changeling, I'm pretty sure it's more than once a day.
It is.
Yeah, it's just for Norn it's different because his brain. He just
Like
remembered
my
he's a
brain.
changeling.
Okay, so I can't do that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I thought it would help you.
Nope, it's okay. It's all good. I'm going to peek through the back alley that the Warforged dipped in.
You don't see him at first.
Okay.
He seems to have dipped somewhere, not wanting to be found.
Okay. In that case, I'll head... does the alley have an exit?
I mean, yeah, there's different pathways between buildings that you can go down. A lot of it's just housing. A lot of it's run down. It seems like the town once was nice, but it's really dilapidated into poverty.
Gotcha, okay. Then in that case, can I just hold my action to make a unarmed strike against something that attacks me?
Sure.
Cool. I'm just going to walk down the alleyway.
Okay.
And if
Looking-
nothing... What?
Are you looking for the Warforged?
I'm not looking for them, but if something does jump me, I want to be able to hit them.
Sure.
So my plan was just walk down the alley and then circle back around to the airship.
Yeah, you see a couple people just kind of sitting there on the side drinking. You see a lot of people just looking very thin, pale. They just kind of eye you as you walk past. No one attacks you though.
Okay. Cool. So then once I get to the airship, I'd like to, you said people are working on it, are they just...
Yeah, so you kind of come up to the base of this tall Skyport tower, and you are looking at it, and there seems to be people up top working on casting magic, trying to fix a big arcane circle that's at the top. So if you look at the map over here, kind of right here is where this big arcane circle is. And you can see this faint blue light coming from the top, and you see several people on top of the tower casting magic onto the circle. And you see several people on the Skyport dock tying rope a lot around the ship, trying to keep it docked.
I'm going to yell up to them. Do you guys have this? Is it like drifting away?
We'll take care of it. That's none of your concern.
Is this a private ship, or can we hire it?
At the moment, it's not operable. Someone sabotaged it, and until it's repaired, the skyship will not deport.
Alright, thank you. And then I'm going to carry on back to everyone else.
Okay. Norton arrives back with you all, and he conveys what he saw.
So we might be able to get a ride from the flying ship if we're able to fix it, maybe. However, I think we should maybe, do a little crime and hijack the train.
I do not do crimes.
I mean, it's not crime, it's more justice. These people just want to go back to their home, and the people in power don't want that.
Why?
Did you bother asking which way the ship is supposed to be going?
No, I didn't. I thought it was time sensitive, so I didn't ask too many questions. I just wanted to give you guys a very broad sense.
Why don't they want them? Why aren't they using the whole lightning rail?
They were just chanting. I couldn't really get... Well, I could have asked, I just didn't. I'm not that good at figuring these things out.
Well, what if we all go down knowing that, maybe do some snooping and figure out like what happened to the ship, and then a couple of us figure out like why they're protesting. Because of it, I don't know.
What's the temperature outside?
70.
No, it's just pretty mellow.
Yeah, really comfortable. Very dusty though, very windy.
I think we should still be careful. This is a hub of some kind. If they're having a airship and the lightning rail in the same place, some sort of political issues as well. There might be people here that could recognize us.
This far away though, it's kind of like feels like it's like a rural, like a place full of hooligans, that kind of thing.
Perhaps.
We're not hooligans. We are normal.
Hooliganish. As much as we joke about murder, friends, I don't really want to kill anybody or do crimes if we don't have to. Did you find out the ticket prices?
I'm guessing they're not letting anyone on board from how they were yelling at them.
Well, it sounds as though the airship and the lightning rail aren't letting anybody on board, but that's just not going to work for us.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go figure out why.
Well, he already said why the airship
do
is
you know
in.
what's going on? Why they'd be
No,
mad?
I don't. This isn't the route I came 2 Greystone outposts, so normally it's running. There must be something going on.
I want to go figure out what's wrong with the airship, because that looks like fun.
Okay.
Just
If
suss
we want to
that
split
out.
up and figure out why the lightning rail's not going and why the airship's not running.
That sounds good.
Okay, how do we want to split this?
I will also say I did see a Warforged over by the train.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I would,
Well, that's cool. Did you say hi? Like, did you like get his name?
Well, no, he kind of just left. I thought we
Oh.
were kind of against the Warforged, because we have the thing.
No,
Not against them, if anything. That's
they're actually really cool.
Okay, I've been reading this script the entire time, just wrong.
No,
Oh.
it's more like
no
if
one
somebody
wants to kill you.
makes Warforged and like to like harm others, that's where the issue is at. Like people can make an army of them with this not sphincter. The
Schema.
The sphincter, I love it.
Schema.
Magical sphincter.
God.
Just pop them right out.
With the rock. Schema. They could take over. But Warforged in general, they're not inherently bad.
Okay.
No one wants to kill you,
Yeah.
and we all like secrets.
That is
Finding
like-
out information.
That's like the second time today.
What's up?
Oh no, just Pippa saying she doesn't want to kill me. Second time today.
Well, I was just telling you the assumptions and
I mean,
not accurate.
It's been like a whole 7 days since you tried to betray us, so
I didn't try to betray any of you.
So we've forgotten all about it.
What?
I wasn't there.
Again, you can distrust someone, but not
What if
want
we
to
called
kill
ourselves Sphincter's Guardians?
them. No. God.
Rupert Sphincter.
Sphincter schemers.
Sorry, I had to
Scheming
say it, I'm sorry.
sphincters.
Sphincter's Guardians being pursued by Vara's Guardians.
No.
Sorry.
But I'm
all
going
right.
to have to remember that, so the next time we see them, we can call them that.
And the way
How close
the
is
way
Amy
we
to
greet
the
our
cliff?
enemies is we slap their
slap.
ass.
She's
Okay.
not. She's
Okay.
hugging the walls.
Yeah,
She
we-
knows the walls.
Slap their ass.
So I'm gonna go to the airship. Who wants to come with?
I'm gonna go find us a room. I'll get us a room.
Oh, now you're okay going by yourself.
Yeah, we're in town. There's a bath.
But people are uprising-ish.
Yeah, that doesn't mean there's not a bath.
She's not rich. She's fine.
Okay.
Are you rich?
No.
That sounds like a rich person to me.
She turns around and walks away.
Sounds like every billionaire I've ever.
I stopped trusting her the second she tripped you just to say
I
Oh my gosh,
know.
I'm so poor. I only have 4,000 gold.
And she is a merchant. So she has money.
I'll go with you to go talk to the airship people.
All right. Anyone else want to go, or do you guys all want to go to snoop around the train?
I've never committed petty crimes before, so I'd like to go with Norm.
I think we should have 3 and 3.
You're going through something right
I just
Slowly turning into her
now. I
brother.
think you need to go. As a man of the books, I never would say this, but I think you need to find the gods.
I have one god.
The god.
Yeah.
Well, as the moral compass between you and Norn to balance it out, I think Kaz should accompany
Yes.
What kind of crimes are you wanting to commit?
None at the moment, but
Oh.
maybe
you.
some
Kaz, you should go
soon.
with him.
It depends on how badly they treat the refugees.
I don't want to go with Norm anymore.
She wants to commit crime.
I want to commit crime, but I don't want to murder people.
Murder can be a crime.
It can.
Yeah.
I thought we were just gonna pilfer some stuff, you know?
I'll get
Are
my
we going
pocket
to
for
forget who were buried in the
Because
woods?
wasn't it you who said it's not stealing if you take them from a corpse?
That's right. Corpses aren't using the money.
Dragon, what do you want to do?
I'm down for whatever.
Oh
my God.
Dragon is the darkest paladin.
Down for whatever.
Oath of Shadows.
Why are
Maybe
both
my
of our
brother-
holy people so questionable?
I
Maybe
thought
my
Norm
brother
was sus.
right. We should live a life of crime.
We should what?
Maybe
My
we
God.
should live a life of crime. Maybe he was right.
Wait, he lived a life of crime?
Yeah.
You just said he gambled.
Evie, what's your
That's all you said.
Evie,
You
what's
said
your
he's a
alignment?
bad boy.
Neutral
he
good.
gambles.
Neutral good.
just neutral at this point?
But people change.
You've been really stressed out for these last couple weeks.
I have been. I'm so tired.
Well,
A life on the road will do that to you.
I know.
we're gonna start heading that way. Whoever comes with us, great. And the other ones, please, somebody with a decent moral compass, go with those two.
I think I have a great moral compass.
And for the time being, you're not the same group in case you get arrested.
You're sphincters, we're schemers.
Right, we're schemers, you're sphincters, got it.
You're both just going to call yourselves this week.
Gods busters.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
So you guys start walking.
Yeah.
Okay, is it just you two, or does someone else follow the group to go check on the Lyrindar Skyport?
Oh man, I think it's just the two of them.
Okay.
No, the three because they got Rupert.
Yeah, we got Rupert.
Rupert, yeah.
Wait, it's us two and Rupert?
So-
Oh my god, where's everyone else going?
Petty
Well-
crime.
I'm supposed to be stopping them from doing petty crimes.
Yeah. Alright, we take Rupert with us.
Okay, so
If there's one thing I know, it's that the best way to make money is to give a sermon.
I'll go watch your sermon.
You get 10% guaranteed.
Get you a
Okay.
little box to stand on.
Please don't make these refugees feel worse than they are.
so you two head down to the house Lyrindar Skyport.
Yeah.
And as you approach it, you see everything that was described earlier, the social unrest, lots of problems going on in this town. And you guys walk in, and they say, you can't come in at this point. Only people authorized to work on the Skyport can enter.
That's what we're here for.
It's a good thing we're authorized.
We even brought our buddy, Rupert.
He's our service animal.
Fair enough, but do you have credentials or authorization?
I quickly flash my badge. You don't need to worry yourself about it. We're really the muscle. We're here to change some oils.
Was that House Kenneth or was that House Orion? I couldn't tell from your...
You can't even tell by
Badge.
looking at it.
Well, you flashed it for half a second.
I don't have time to be showing you all my documents. I
There's
have
a-
time I need to be
Do you know
using
how
to
much
fix your
money
ships.
it takes for this guy? Like how much money they're losing every moment this guy's ship is on the ground. Your city's hemorrhaging, and you're stopping us for like a simple badge.
Yes,
We gotta get
please,
in there.
sit here and lecture us while your ship sits there.
But you would know that if you showed them your House Kenneth badge, they would let you in because House Kenneth.
I know.
Yeah. I want to make sure you
I
as
have
a
a
player
short
know.
person complex.
I just need to make sure you have the right authorization.
I
can't
also
just
want to
let
make them feel like an ass for giving me a hard time. So,
I just want to see the documentation, please.
does it make you feel real good about yourself?
No,
us
I
such a
just,
hard time.
I'm just doing my job.
That's just 200 gold lost right then. 2 minutes. That's all it took.
I just need
Do
to
you
see.
have any idea how much they charge by the mile for this?
I just need to see documentation, please.
I was about 10 gold by now.
Are you not showing me? I can't let
Do
you
you
in.
want a birth certificate too?
I'll call the guards if you don't show me authorization.
Can you get a load of this one? How long you been working here?
4 years.
Do you have any idea who I am?
No. That's why I'm asking.
This is ridiculous.
We're
He
gonna have
doesn't
to
know who
have
you
a
are.
conversation with
I
him.
mean,
don't know.
seriously.
You're here to change oil?
Does George still work here?
Oh, yeah, it's more.
Exactly. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. I show my badge. I'll have your head for this.
Okay, you can enter. That's all I was asking for.
We need your name, please. I pull
Yeah,
up my
where's your
like, a
badge?
scroll to like write their name. What's
Read
your
it
name?
down, Garth. Where's your badge?
He shows you. I am a guard of House Lyrindar stationed here, and my orders are to not let anyone in without proper authorization.
What's your name?
Jornathan.
Last name.
Gallner.
Identification number, please. for the report.
We don't have those.
Middle of the
Oh, you do.
We just ordered
12.
today.
I squint my eyes at him.
That was the 12th one hired, so 12.
We're keeping an eye on you, Jonathan.
We're gonna go change some magic oil now.
I'm gonna march past him while doing like this number the whole time.
Rich people are such asses.
Get paid the same as you, friend. Just better bonuses.
Stock options.
We do have life insurance.
So
Yeah.
you make your way up.
That was a good one.
You see someone who's kind of like pacing on the inside. You guys kind of climb some stairs, and you see this guy. He's kind of tapping his foot. He has a glass of scotch he's drinking from. He seems to have House Lyrandar regalia, like full suit.
What's the relationship between that house and Kenneth? Do you know?
So House Lyrandar, it's kind of like it's like a between Microsoft and Apple, right? You know, they
Like friendly competition.
friendly competition, but they really hate each other. But not as much as like Samsung and Apple hate each other.
Yeah.
So
Like they're friendly, but they'll still for each other if they can.
yeah, exactly.
Good day, Jojo. How you doing?
Terrible. The skyship has been docked, and I am behind schedule.
I got to tell you, George, your men are quite pathetic nowadays.
My name's Captain Vorlin.
All right, George. Jonathan over there, belligerent, an absolute sham of a new employee.
Okay, I don't know him. He's not part of
have
my.
talked to
He's
him.
not part of my crew.
Clearly, I wouldn't want to claim him either. But I hear that you're having ship problems.
Yes. If you need a lowdown on the situation, go talk to Marisol Dane. She's the Windwright, and she needs help fixing the elemental ring.
You don't have a load up of what's going on this ship?
I know that the skyport is broken. The ship is fine. The skyport is broken.
Can you believe this, people? They said there was a ship problem. It's the whole fucking port.
So much miscommunication going on right now. No wonder this place is in shambles.
No wonder. They don't even
Goodness.
know which cruise their friends are from.
I'm gonna like squat down real serious like and like look at the ship for a moment.
Okay.
And say, sounds like we gotta go reach someone else. We gotta get this thing up and running. Money is being lost right now.
Feel it's falling.
She's around the corner.
Alright, what was her name again?
Marisol.
Alright, thank you, Captain Jonathan.
Thank you, Georgie.
The name's... it doesn't matter. Vorlon.
We'll go find whatever her name is.
Yeah. You go around... You go to the top, and you see a stressed-out Windwright, and she...
We don't need a name. We could just find the one who looks anxious.
and she seems to be hard at work on the arcane sigil.
Afternoon. It's good to finally see someone who looks like they're in charge around here.
Yes, thank you for coming. What was your name? I assume you must be from House Kenneth.
They didn't tell you our names.
People around here don't work very well, do they?
No, they really don't.
Very frustrating.
From the guards to the captains. So much.
Good. Just when I thought we found some real help around here.
Yeah.
They say the whole port is
Happy
down.
to find one competent person.
Fuck
Yeah.
you people doing that here. I thought it was just a ship.
It's a shit show. Absolute shit show of a situation.
What can we
What's
do
going on?
to get this going?
We are missing the stabilizer. There's an arcane stabilizer, and it was stolen by thieves because our guards let someone in who wasn't supposed to be in the building.
Was it Jonathan?
Doesn't matter who. it
Badge
was.
number 12. We
12.
have him written down.
Was he being belligerent?
Oh, you have no idea.
He gave us such a hard time. We're here to help you.
It seems like he doesn't know the difference between letting people in and keeping people out. He keeps the bad people in and keeps the good people out.
George is no better. He's drinking on the job.
I don't have a George. I don't know who George is, but he sounds like a shit.
That's my whole point. Now you people know who's on which crew.
Look, all I need is an arcane stabilizer. We were having one shipped to us on the lightning rail, and it was stolen.
What does it look like? There's a lot of different models.
It's about this big. It shines with arcane energy. It's a big
Can't
ring
miss it.
that fits right in here. It's piece number. Here's the serial number: GP128432.
Let me just have a look at the hole it's supposed to go in.
Here, right here's the hole. Take a look at the hole.
Well, that's quite a sphincter you got there.
It's tight and shut because there's no hole to keep it open.
I can see the ribbing. That's definitely an EC12 model. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. That is an EC12. And it's gone, and the replacement is now
Quite a
missing.
tight shaft you got there. Very specific model you need for that.
Oh, it's actually, I designed it myself.
Well,
I
there's
designed-
no way you're going to fit anything else in there.
I know, that's why we need the arcane stabilizer.
I suppose if you got some lube, you could probably make it.
No, I already tried that.
We
Do you know
are
how
here
much-
to give some oil.
Do you know how
so-
much arcane oil I've dumped into this
Wait, so the
Just try and check out the general store.
It's all used up. It's dried up.
so you had the sphincter stolen from the port, and then also
No.
the one stolen from the train.
Yes.
Your toe stolen?
There were two pieces that were stolen. One from the Skyport. The original was stolen from the Skyport.
Yes.
The replacement was stolen from the Lightning Rail.
What else could those be used for?
It's
Given,
really
like if you just imagine like a poor creative person who just like goes to junkyards and picks things up. What could they use that equipment for? Like what possibly?
She kind of looks at you with like a grin, like we both know, right? Like he's your friend. Your friend has a lot to learn.
He's here to carry the oil.
Fair enough. But I'll indulge.
See those arms? He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Without the arcane stabilizer, we cannot keep the elementals trapped within their bindings. And without them being trapped, there is no power for the airship. There's no power to keep it docked. There's no power to keep it afloat. And so that's what is the problem right now.
Well, no shit. I was asking what someone would use it for. The thieves.
I would guess that they're using it to sell it because it's worth lots of money.
Oh, just black market. All right. Well, that's boring.
But if someone were to use it, they could power all kinds of. Maybe make their own airship. They could power large mechanisms. This is used to create power.
Yeah.
Motion.
So when were these stolen?
Well, the original was stolen 2 weeks ago, and we used all the oil to keep it running, and with anticipation of the replacements coming in, and now that's gone too.
We would have come in sooner. Sorry about the delay, but God, there's some sort of strange issue going on with the lightning rail.
The locals are rioting.
Why are they rioting?
Well, because they were offered jobs, they brought them in to work, but now all the work's kind of dried up because the mines are all dried up. There's no more work to have here now. They're wanting to leave, but the lightning rail itself is shut down because we're investigating who stole the fucking arcane stabilizer.
Wait, so the mines dried up?
Yes, all the minerals that they were mining for is the mines are. There doesn't seem to be any left.
When did that happen?
A few
When did
months. But it's been happening over the last few months.
All right.
Well, it sounds as though we fixed the ship, we fixed the port, we fixed the lightning rail problems too.
Look, if you can
Doing
find
everything.
me the arcane stabilizer, I will grant you access to the ship because you don't look like you're from around here, and maybe you'd like to get home.
We would have already got access either way. How's Kenneth's going to tight ship themselves? But it helps you, it helps us, so. We'll definitely go look around, see if we can figure out what's happened, and if nothing else, look for some sort of replacement. That's sort of what I do. I don't know if you noticed, but if I find the right tools, I could just make a brand new one myself.
I think that's there's no doubt in my mind you could.
It'll take some time, though. In the meantime, if we need anything, who should we be going to for answers?
Well, Jonathan should let you in immediately. You
I
can
would
come.
rather soak up than talk to Jonathan. He doesn't know shit around here.
Don't talk to him. He'll let you in. You come find me.
Do I have to show my badge?
Not anymore.
Good.
Fucking Jonathan.
Is there somewhere we can perhaps take a rest around here or get a bath if we need one?
Yes, of course. She pulls out a map. And, she kind of goes over to the window. She kind of points over here, too. You'll find a nice little tavern next to the lightning rail. They have baths. And here's some gold. This will cover the room. And she hands you
I was going
20
to say
gold.
I was expecting reimbursement for our lodgings, but
She hands you 20 gold.
thank you. All right, well, we'll be in touch. What was your name again?
Marisol Dane
Marisol. All right.
of House of
Pleasure.
Aranar. Nice to meet you.
We'll be back.
Sounds good.
We turn around and walk off. We
Okay.
didn't give our names, did we?
No.
No.
So the rest of you, you guys kind of split and kind of entered separately, and you walk down the pathway into the city. Where do you guys go?
Wait,
got-
wait.
see- so
Hold
this-
up now. How are they getting in?
To the city? No one's stopping them from entering. There's no
The
like,
guard.
gate. That guard was at the skyport.
Oh. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Continue.
So you guys come down the path to the north of the town. And where do you all decide to head to?
Are we going
There's-
to the railroad station?
Yeah, so you see the big crowd
That's where Norm wants to go.
here. Do you go through the slums where Norn chased down this Warforged? Do you want to look for the Warforged? Or are you just kind of trying to go back to the train station?
Can we go the easy way, guys? Like that. Okay.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so you make your
Alright.
way over there.
I agree. Less likely to get into trouble that way.
Don't like the word slums.
Yeah, so you go and do you meet the riders or you kind of talk to the guards? Who are you trying to talk to here? You kind of see the same scene as before. They're not letting people on. You hear an announcement go over that says there's a person who stands on top of the train platform in front of everybody and says, due to recent theft, the Lightning Rail station is under investigation, and no people will be admitted onto the Lightning Rail until further notice. You are expected to wait until the situation has been resolved.
I'm gonna go ask the guards what the situation is.
Yeah, so there's some guards that have Black Crown regalia
Mm-hmm.
insignia that are kind of surrounding the train station. You do see some other people in town, but you don't see any formal person who looks like built up to be. That's the main uniform you see in town.
Does Evie have any knowledge about what the Black Crown people are?
Roll me a history check.
Nine.
You don't really know too much about the Black Crown. You think that maybe it doesn't sound like it's a local enforcement group. You would guess that there may be like a mercenary group.
Okay. Who should we talk to? You want to talk to the people, or do you guys want to talk to the Black Crown people?
Probably people.
Go at it. You're the most charismatic one here.
It's been 2 days. You probably don't smell like flowers.
Well, especially since I got in a drunk fist fight.
And
I'll be pukey everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was after you bathed.
Oh, that didn't last long.
So you guys go to the refugees.
Yeah.
What do you do as you approach them? They're still chanting, "Let us go, let us go."
I just tap one on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?"
We were brought here after the morning. As you know, our homeland is gone. We're working the mines, but we can't make any more money here. The mines are all dried up. And we're looking for somewhere else to go so we can make a living. We can't leave each other because we're all from Syria. There's nowhere, we can't go home. So we've been sticking together because this is what we have left of our homeland.
Do you know why they're not letting people on the lightning rail?
Well, I would like to say it's for the investigation, but
What investigation?
so it seems that they say that someone has stolen goods from the lightning rail train that came in, and they're investigating it. And it's shut down until they figure out what's going on. But who knows if that's true? Even when it was working, they weren't letting us on because it costs money to travel the lightning rail.
How much?
They were telling us it's 40 gold per person. And we can't afford that.
That's a lot.
And we're beginning to starve because we can't make money for ourselves here any longer. And taking the trek on foot would kill so many of us.
Norm, do you guys have anything that you want to talk to them about? No.
Please, if you could help us in some way. If you want to talk to the captain, I'm sure he's got a plan. He always has a plan.
Your captain? What's his name?
His name is Alfric. Captain Alfric. Colonel Alfric. Excuse me. Colonel Alfric.
Where is he?
I'll take you to his area, his quarters.
Do you guys want to go follow them? Okay.
So he takes you to a tent, and you see a man writing on like a map, making like plans.
Does he have those cool little figures that he's like pushing around with the stick?
He's not that wealthy.
Oh, okay.
He has a piece of paper with a very crudely drawn map of Quickstone.
Okay.
And he is kind of like drawing arrows and kind of like thinking to himself, and then he'll like scratch out what he did and draw something else, almost like he's trying to make a plan.
Okay.
And as you enter, he kind of looks up, seeing who it is, and says, "The name's Alfric. What do you need?"
We were told that you need help. What type of help do you need?
We need to get on the rail. That's our biggest concern. It's just we're running out of options. We have to leave Quickstone. There's an idea. Well, I don't know how much I should tell you. I don't know if I can trust you. Who are you?
I'm Evie.
Nice to meet you. Join the group. Pressure the city into letting us take the rail.
Who would we pressure specifically?
So the city is run by Elias Varen. She is the mayor of the town, but she is strict and unyielding. She's enforcing the lockdown right now through the use and force of the Black Crown mercenary group.
You found your crime.
Crime. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds scary.
You have a whole 18 HP. You're fine.
I'm gonna go find the more intellectual people in our group, and we'll get back with you.
Okay. Thank you for
I'm
your
not
concern.
saying that I'm not intellectual, but like, we got other peeps we have to ask first.
Okay, no, that's fair. Thank you for your concern in our plight. If you don't mind, I'm going to get back to my work.
And then I say, actually, it doesn't look like that, but okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As he
I've been in
crumbles
town
it,
for a whole hour. I've seen the city.
crumbles it up, throws it behind him.
There you go.
He looks stressed. Looks very stressed.
Do you? I want to go find them and tell them what's going on.
Yeah, so you guys all reconvene around the center of the town.
So, I got us lodgings, and I got them for free.
Wow.
Somewhere to stay and eat and bathe.
Nice.
You found the issue with the sky ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Know how to
yes.
solve it.
That's important too.
Pretty solid. Yeah.
What do they need?
Something was stolen. Something real important that they would need in order to run the ship
Like
and
a,
the port.
like a schema?
Nah, it's an
Actually-
arcanic carburetor.
Mm.
It's a reactor of sorts, but it's completely missing, and that's why they shut down the lightning rail. It's because of the theft.
Well, we went to the lightning rail and met this really grumpy guy named Alfred. Right?
Correct.
Okay. And he is in charge of all of the refugees, and they're trying to get out of the city. And they asked us if we could help them.
Are they in such a hurry? Is something bad coming?
They just said that they can't stay here any longer because there's no money for them to be made.
Why?
Because the mines have dried up.
Why'd the mines dry?
I don't believe that.
Well,
that's why I wanted to find you guys first.
well, why did the mines dry up?
I didn't ask.
Seems kind of sudden, you know?
I think we need to research that. So based on the limited information we have, my thought is I look around, see if there's people around us. Is it busy on the street or not really?
Well, not really. I mean, it's a little bit busy. Most of it's due to the unrest.
Yeah. I dropped my voice a little bit, a little quieter. I think somebody is scheming and is building something with a carburetor, and they're using the mine to hide.
Or, what if something happened in the mines dried up, and then someone else stole this reactor in order to sell it because they wanted to have money to get out?
Maybe.
That's a more realistic possibility. But there could
Wow. All right.
there could be something happening in the mines, though.
I think we need to go check out the mines.
It just seems strange for them to just stop producing out of nowhere.
Unless it was like government level.
Is Amy still with us, or did she leave?
She's in a bath.
Yeah,
Okay, she
left
left.
me.
We're giving her a couple hours to sit in the bath.
Either way, it's a late. We should check it out first.
Can I use the lodgings to go take a shower, bath, and eat first? Can we eat first? We just traveled so long.
I'm
Yeah.
not arguing.
Okay.
I'd like that too.
Okay, cool.
And we can chat more about it after we've washed all of the leftover Jack and puke off of our friends.
We all look at you. I do want to try to find some kind of like general store.
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
we
there's a
walk
general
through.
store there. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna look for scarves. If it's windy and a lot of dust.
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, you find there's some scarves. Yeah.
I want to buy 6 scarves.
Yes, that'll cost 20 silver.
Okay. And what's our group color?
Purple.
Purple? Is that where we're going with? Purple?
Sure.
Alright.
I mean, actually, funny enough, in our pictures, Evie, you and I both have like that turquoise cyan color.
Oh, that'd be pretty too.
Yeah, we both have it on our characters. It's funny.
Okay. I'd be okay with that too.
We could do that.
Okay, so I'm buying 7 scarves. 6 are turquoise and 1 is purple for Rupert.
That's for the leader.
He's special.
For the leader, yes. That's how we know, differentiate. Okay. That's all.
Okay. So, you all go to the hotel.
I do want to.
Yeah.
So with my replicable item skill that I use to make a fake schema, could I potentially, like, if I spent time studying the shaft, and with the kind of work I've done in the past, could I potentially create a new reactor?
You wouldn't have the necessary materials required to make it. It's a pretty expensive piece,
Even with all that stuff that was in the church that we kind of pilfered.
even with all the stuff.
Well, my thought was that since we're in a city, with the type of people that are here, like, they have the lightning rail, they probably have parts and pieces that they use for that, as well as the port. I didn't know if maybe I could find it.
You have the idea that if they could have done that, they would have already done that.
Well, they're not me. They don't have an artificer. They've got shitty guards.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
But no worries, I get it. That'll be too easy. We've got a whole quest to find.
You are not to have children.
We killed 7 people while you were gone.
I have a cat, mister.
I have a child.
Every time,
Your cat is never going to call you and cry because they don't want to talk to their insurance people.
I feel like every week we see you, there's something about don't have children.
It's because I have children.
How are they all moved out and you're still getting calls though, like that?
Because my kids are Gen Z. They can't do anything for themselves. My daughter can't even talk on the phone to most people. It's horrible. I raised them poorly.
Don't you just like toss them in the water and be like, swim?
Yeah, mostly.
He what? A helicopter?
Crashed the helicopter.
Crashed?
What?
Wasn't his fault. Engine blew up.
Sounds like
You
the
okay?
engine crashed it.
Yeah, he's okay, but he had to do a controlled fall.
Bless
Had
you.
to-
Yeah.
It is. And now it's $80,000. $80,000 in repairs to the helicopter.
8 or 80?
80.
Okay.
Is he responsible for that?
No. They have to put in a new motor and replace the rotors on it.
Evie can do it, or Peppa can do it.
I can try.
It'd be hello, Rupert.
Yeah, Evie can also make Rupert apparently, so teaching her all kinds of things. Multi-classing.
Yeah, so we kind of rest for a bit, try to like locate some food, and
Do you
couple
really
of
kill a bunch of
bait.
people?
No, we didn't.
Ooh, you could multi-class cleric artificer for a character, and then they like worship a god of the forge or something. That would be really cool, actually.
That would be really cool, actually.
We found out. Were you here when we talked to the people in the lightning rail?
I was here for the beginning of it.
We talked to Alfred. He's the leader. He asked us for help.
Oh, okay.
I asked-
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
I asked them if they wanted to help. Garth's like, oh hell no. So we're at an impasse right now.
Well, I think what we were talking about is investigating the mines, because everyone keeps saying the mines dried up, the mines dried up. So it's like, okay, why did the mines dry up? So
Strange
that's what
for
our
like
thought
a
was.
full established city, and the mine just like all of a sudden it's like, oh well, no more.
Because it seems like it's such a big
you know.
part of the city, you know? And it's so suddenly it's dried up, you know? So that was our thought, was to go investigate there first.
I think there's a mech in there.
Are we strong enough to do that?
Just unplug it.
Well, the DM thinks so.
I mean, I killed Rupert just by landing.
Yeah,
on
but
Oh my god. Listen.
the DM almost
Ice.
killed us last time. So
Sickle.
Well, I don't think he meant to.
To what?
He didn't want us to fight. He wanted us to just give up and talk to the god.
no, thank you.
Yeah, no. But as long as there's no god books, we should be fine.
So we have 2 leads. We have the mine.
Yep.
And we have... What specifically did the guy from the train ask us to help him with?
Help him get his refugees home.
I mean, that's just
Oh.
a side effect, though.
But
of
he
us doing
specifically
whatever we
asked
do
you
here.
to talk to the mayor
Oh yeah,
to
that's
get
right.
her to
Elias.
support.
Elias.
So plead
Elias
with the mayor.
Varen.
And then there's also some mercenaries that
The
they've
mayor
hired.
works with.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm not nearly intelligent enough to bring up that maybe we offer to investigate the mines for the mayor in order to get her favor.
That was where I was going.
Have an intelligence mate.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should talk to the mayor first, if nothing else, to say we've had a conversation with everyone.
Yeah.
I would say that as of right now, the airship people think that Garth and I are repairmen. So maybe you all should talk to the mayor.
No.
Yes.
Diplomacy.
Yes.
No,
That won't get us anywhere.
we're not irritable people. It's not gonna
Intimidation
work
is
well.
just very stern persuasion. It's fine.
But we don't need to intimidate if we could just get plain answers.
Wow, so nice. Loud. So yeah, if you guys diplomatically, emphasis on that, want to go chat with the mayor.
Maybe Evie can do the talking. She's cute.
Thank you. Even though I look sickly.
I'm told I'm very
It makes
attractive
people
for my race.
Do what?
Just saying.
You get the sympathy vote.
Yeah. Does everybody want to go see the mayor? I don't think it takes 4 of us to see the mayor.
No.
Intimidation.
I think
Maybe Kaz could go with you and you could say he's a holy man and you're investigating the refugees.
Okay.
That's go this sympathetic route.
You're a sickly
Oh yeah, you
priestess
both
lady.
are holy people. That would work.
Yeah.
That's smart. yeah. Kazi and I go look for the mayor.
Okay, so you guys are going to look for the mayor. What do the rest of you do?
We're going to go to the inn.
Oh,
We're already there.
They're gonna relax. We're gonna go talk to the mayor.
I'm gonna power nap,
Wait, do I have to carry you?
No, I'll walk. We're not that
Okay.
close.
Wait, should we go to the mine?
You come on.
Oh, we can wait.
Are you going as our bodyguard?
No, I just ride on his back because I don't want to walk.
Hired man at arms. Okay.
So
Might
you
make us look more official.
Oh,
Do you want to go with us?
yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing official about us.
So you guys, the 3 of you walk to.
I'm gonna go find out what.
Norm, did you want to go see the mayor too?
Well, she's at the
It
end.
might not be smart if we're
I
not
didn't think so,
intimidated.
but I just wanted to double check.
Okay. So 3 of you go to the mayor's building. You walk in. There's more of the Black Crown guards outside, and they kind of stop you and they say, "What business do you have with the mayor?"
We were sent here to talk to her about the refugees.
What business do you have with the refugees?
We're gonna try to help you get rid of them.
Who sent you? Who sent you?
Do you not recognize members of the clergy when you see them?
Far away from home, are you?
Everywhere is my home.
So your goal is to get rid of the refugees. It sounds like you're on our side. Follow me. He walks in. And he takes you in. He opens up a door that leads to a nice room. You see a lady She's got a vest on. She's got a stopwatch in her pocket. She's kind of looking at it. Her leg is shaking. And she looks at you three and she says, who are you? What are you doing here?
We're here to help you with the refugee problem.
What's your strategy?
We were gonna talk it out with you. What do you want us to do? Thank you.
I didn't think that not letting them on the rail would cause this much of a backlash. I'm losing control of the town. Locals are fleeing and turning to crime. I need to prevent a riot from happening so they don't take over the lightning rail.
Do you know specifically why they're rioting?
Because they can't make any money here anymore.
Why is that?
There's the mines, large section of the mines have collapsed, keeping a lot of the veins from being mined without the whole thing collapsing in on itself. The whole thing's kind of destabilized. It's become a huge problem. The whole economy of this town is collapsing. So that's where we stand.
And has no one made an effort to reopen the mine?
Well, with how destabilized it is, no one wants to go into that mine with the risk of it collapsing. I think that the Syrian miners dug too deep. They went further than they were supposed to, causing collapses and cutting off access to the deeper veins. I think that they overmined. And so, why should we give them what they want? They're the ones who caused the economic collapse in the first place.
But should they remain, won't they become a greater drain on your economy?
Well,
low intelligence, high wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then let them walk away. They don't need to be on the lightning rail. That is for affluent people. People who can afford those services. They are free to leave whenever they want. They don't have to take the lightning rail or the airship.
It's valid. Peasants be peasants.
It is an unfortunate circumstance for them. Unfortunate for you, however, is that they refuse to walk away, and thus you end up with crime rampant in your city. You know, it occurs to me, there are many more of them than there are of you.
This is why we have the Black Crown mercenaries that we are hiring.
How many have you hired so far?
Enough to quell any sort of resistance that they might try to uprise against us.
Until they become organized.
Well, if you are here to help me with this issue, perhaps you can convince them to just walk away.
We don't work for free, though, so what would you give us out of it?
I can reach into the coffers of the establishment. If you get rid of the Syrian refugees, however way you deem it, which does not include them taking the airship or the lightning rail, then I'll pay your group 300 gold.
That's a couple tickets. That's it, guys.
And you'll have as much passage on the lightning rail as you need. Or the airship. I don't care. Whatever you need to travel, you can have it. Personalized. Your own trip. Your own train. Your own airship.
Out of game. You guys should mention that, like, having the mines running is also beneficial for her, too. She was saying, why should we? Well, it's cheap labor for them, and they get to benefit from whatever's in the mines if they're being worked.
Our economy is built on mining.
they can't. Like, she's like, why should we give it to them? Well, because it's giving back to you.
It does make sense. Like, but what I think about, like the fact that if they all leave, she'll never. The town is just dooming itself to a slower death.
Yeah. I'm only saying that out loud because maybe Evie would think about that. Where I thought you have a pretty good intelligence too.
Mm-hmm. I don't like your offer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like we need a little more gold for what we're gonna do for you. Because not only is it hurting the refugees, it's hurting you not to have the mines open. We would be reviving the town, and that's worth more money.
The problem is the greed of the Syrian refugees. Digging too deep, destabilizing the mines. This is essentially my termination of that group of people to work the
How
mines.
did they know that it was them that dug too deep, though? She's just guessing.
There are things in place in the mines that tell you where to stop due to destabilization. However, digging into those mines, they probably found more dragon shards, they probably found more crystals, and they thought to themselves, we can make more money out of this.
You don't think there's any outside forces that ask them to dig deeper?
Look, I know Syrians. They are only out for themselves, which is understandable. What happened to them is awful, and I don't want that for anybody. But for the good of the city, as an employer, I can't let them keep working in the mines. I can find other people to work the mines. We have other citizens. I just cannot use them anymore, because if any more of the mine becomes compromised, this city will go under forever.
Can you? Then why have you not
Why have I not what?
found more to work the mines?
I have people to work the mines. I have scabs who will work it. However, I just have to get these riots and uprising stabilized and fixed so that there's no buildings, my city does not burn to the ground.
Well, if you don't want that to happen, why don't you just let them take the lightning rail? They'll be gone.
Well, there's the other part of this, is someone, I believe the Syrians stole something from the lightning rail to get gold.
You think, though.
It's under investigation.
How long are you going to let that investigation go on? Are you going to let your town burn, basically, so that you can be proven right?
As I said earlier, I would be disposed of if I let them on the lightning rail. It's not for them to take. They can leave and walk away from the city on a carriage. We will provide horses for them if they whatever they need, but they cannot take the lightning rail. I'm firm on that.
Isn't it like more of a cost to her to give away livestock and shit than just to ride on the lightning rail?
Shouldn't say how many.
Okay. Well, just nod and smile. We can find out on our own.
We'll do it for 1,000 gold and passage on whatever we want. We'll help you with your refugee problem.
I can not give you that much gold.
I feel like you can.
However, I can give you some dragon shards.
How much are those worth?
400 gold apiece. And give you 2 of them.
Yeah, but
Plus the original offer of 300 gold.
In the original, how much?
300.
who buys dragon shards and what are they good for?
Yeah, what are they good for?
Dragon shards are used, they're a very common component in arcane technology. That is why they built the Skyport here recently, was to get more dragon shards to build the exoskeletons of a lot of their creations.
I want 150 gold now, and the dragon shard. We'll do half now, or half what you offered, and then when we're done, we'll get the rest of it.
I'll give you 100 gold on retainer.
And a dragon shard.
That is a
One
lot.
dragon shard.
I'll give you 1 dragon shard
Okay.
as retainer.
And I want. No, just kidding. Okay. All right.
Do we need any badges or anything to get access to these places?
Can we have paperwork that lets us in wherever we want so your mercenaries won't harass us?
Yes, of course. She hands you a paperwork that's stamped with the mayor's signature.
I need 5 more.
There's 3 of you.
In case we lose them.
I mean, that's a good point.
I'll provide you with 3.
That's okay. We'll just have everyone, like, if at least 2 people are buddied at all times, then we'll be fine.
You're a hard bargainer. See why you're mayor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That wasn't a compliment.
Can't let the mayor know that we're going to give the same bargain to the refugees.
I was gonna be
They
like,
don't have
and I
money,
want
though.
6 horses and 2 cows.
This is a dowry now.
We're going to organize the refugees and take over the town.
You guys just take the
And
horses and
mayor.
leave. Go,
Honestly,
Set up a
go to the
government.
next town.
honestly,
We just made 500 gold doing nothing.
400.
We just made 400 gold doing nothing.
no, it was like 400 for a dragon shard and then 100 gold on the side.
He only gave me 1 dragon shard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a single dragon shard is worth 400, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they didn't get the gold.
we didn't get the gold.
Oh, just
Just-
one
just
dragon
one.
shard.
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So, shall we leave in the middle of the night?
So we reconvene.
Yes.
Yeah. Does anyone else go? So you guys did that, and you guys are at the hotel. You're looking for Amy.
Oh yeah, I want to find Amy. I want to see what she's doing.
You look for around for a while. You don't see her initially, and you look around a little more, and it kind of comes to your head. She kept talking about a bath.
I go to the baths.
You find her. She's got mud on her face,
Yeah. Is she
cucumber
naked?
slices, and she's sitting in in just a hot tub of water.
Is she naked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like sneak over to her clothes.
She has plugs in her ears.
Nice. I'm gonna sneak over to her clothes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look through her clothes. What kind of underwear does she wear?
ChatGPT, what kind of underwear do fantasy merchants wear? Loincloths?
Just plain briefs or something?
Yeah,
Crazy,
basically like
yeah.
underpants, like
Yeah,
pants
just-
under, yeah.
Yeah, it's like those Mormon magical pants, you know?
Nice.
Magical
I'm
underwear.
gonna lift them up. Would they fit like shorts on me?
They would be pretty long. They'd probably be like long, like full pants on.
Little
More
bloomers?
importantly, how would they look on Rupert?
I'm gonna like slip off my underwear, and I'm gonna put it like my underwear. I'm gonna put my underwear under her pants. And then I'm gonna take her underwear. I'm gonna fold it real nice, and I'm gonna stick it in my bag.
Why?
Dominance.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
So you're a commando right now. Just let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have pants on.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
little scratchy, but
I'm gonna go find Rupert.
okay. You find Rupert.
I put Amy's underwear on.
Okay. You guys get back, and Pippa's just finishing putting on some underwear on Rupert. You don't know whose underwear that is.
Strangely not the strangest thing we've seen on this trip.
So what do you guys? You guys discuss what you found?
I want to give Pippa the dragon shard because it sounds like she can. Hey, you can use this.
I let out a high-pitched squeal.
We got this from the mayor.
Just for being good?
Yeah. And here's a piece of paper that'll let you go anywhere in the city. But it came with strings.
Okay.
She wants us to get rid of the refugees.
Like kill them?
She didn't specify.
I mean, that's an option.
She even said that she would give
We
them
just can't
a
let them on the
wagon and
train.
some horses.
Like a dowry?
Yeah, kinda. But she didn't specify how many. And like, are they gonna take turns on the horse?
That doesn't make sense.
No.
I found Amy in the bath.
Yeah.
She's bathing.
Yeah. Is that where you got the bloomers?
Yeah.
I'm just getting tired.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait. Rupert hasn't always been dressed like that?
Smells a
Yes,
little rosy.
you're very generous.
Not
We
so
should look
generous to the
into
refugees.
the mines, I think. We should find out because I think that's the one thing we don't have information on. We've heard the mayor's story and we've heard the airship people's story and we've heard the refugee story, but we haven't heard the mine story. So we should go find out what's in the mines.
If we go into them though, what if they collapse on us and we all die?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Then you will truly have buried the sword.
It won't matter.
Who said
Oh.
that?
She was in the bath.
That was Rupert.
His
finally
voice
gave
box
Rupert a
was
voice box.
improved. I really improved the voice
Fix
box
the
this
voice.
time. We
I
should.
always imagine Rupert's more like
Well, we only
Bumblebee. He just makes
We only had 3
sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 3
I imagine Mr. Bubbles from
Um,
Lilo and Stitch.
But Pippa said that if, like, we go buddy buddy,
Yeah.
like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We should.
We'll
We should
each
check
have
out the
paper.
mines though.
Yeah.
Can you copy this paper? Can you make?
Yeah.
Can you make 3 more?
Yeah.
We need 3 more.
Wait, does it specify it's for only one person?
Yeah.
Do you have any makeup?
No.
I'm gonna need some makeup.
Can I see that document real
You
quick?
might ask Dragon. He might have some.
There you go.
Here you go.
What does the document say?
Yep. I know Dragon's the kind of guy to wear a guyliner.
He is
It has to
the
go with the
Shadow
shadow.
Blade.
That's right.
I picture him in
I've never
eyeliner.
heard a more emo name for a character before.
What are the specifics, like specific
Lauren, do you have
clauses
the
in the
makeup?
agreement?
No.
The agreement for you,
Disguise
from the mayor.
yourself.
Well,
paper.
makeup to do it.
Basically, the paper was just insignia that shows that you are working for the mayor. She did not give you a legal document that details what you're supposed to do for her. This was more of a handshake agreement.
So it's
handshake
just
my ass. She paid
it's
pretty
just,
well for a handshake.
a paper saying that the like holder of this paper
Yeah,
has authorization
Yeah,
from the mayor.
it basically that. This.
This thing doesn't specify how
Well,
many people
if I'm
it
gonna-
works for.
If I'm gonna
True.
sit here and list this out, I do need someone to go grab me some makeup, please. And some charcoal.
Just thinking we take it and sell it to the refugees.
That's what I was
They use it
thinking,
to get
too.
on the train and leave.
Dude, that's such a good point, though.
What if we give it to the Ulrich guy?
I don't think they believe him. They probably want to check with the mayor
Oh,
first to make sure
yeah.
it's real.
What if we conk him on the head with like a pan or something?
How many refugees were there?
A lot.
A lot. She
Mm.
wouldn't specify.
Like more than a dozen?
More than could handle
How many did we
the
get?
refugees.
Like
What if we
No,
get
no.
some-
How many
when
refugees?
we were out there.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably about
What if we
75.
get
Oh.
all of the refugees together in the middle of the night and we bust down the person's house and we storm the trains?
But then they were all like criminals.
Ah.
It's our life to live.
She lives out in the middle of nowhere. No.
From the
My
sounds of
thought
it,
was just like we give this dragon shard to the train people for payment. That's 10 people right there.
Mm.
And then we have some gold on us and we pay for the rest of the people. And then, oh, you didn't out of game tell me that they would be paying us more, so never mind.
When we were at the riots, there were 300 or 400 people.
No, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind then.
Alright, guys.
I can't count.
You were confident though, so I believe you.
Let's go investigate the mines first.
Yeah.
And then that way we
Just
have
so
a full
you guys
picture.
know, because you were there, it's more like 75.
Okay.
So we all game on going inside of a death trap.
Yeah.
It's not a death trap.
It sounds more fun.
She said that she could hire other people to work there. I don't think she would if the mines were dangerous.
You haven't met a manager.
If it possibly could collapse and then kill all of the employees.
That's when you put the new hires in.
That's what scabs are for.
Scabs are meant for picking.
I agree. She believes that the refugees are responsible for the mine. Until I know whether they are or not, how can I choose a side in this confrontation?
We need to confirm in the mine. Sounds like we're going there.
And even if they are, who cares? She seems rude.
But rude does not equate to evil.
Yes, but digging deeper in a cave doesn't either.
Agreed.
Either way, I want to see what's in the mines. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
like-
more dragon shards. And we'll be rich.
Alright, is everyone else down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Let's head out.
maybe we should find out something about that theft. What if the mayor stole
It's
it and then is
in-
penning it on them?
It's in the mine. I'm telling you, it's in the mine.
Alright, well, let's go.
I bet you one carburetor. It's in the mine.
You don't have a carburetor.
I will when I'm right.
That is what happens when you eat too much bread. You've been carbureted.
It's not even called a carburetor.
So you
So
guys,
we're gonna stop by the general store before we go because I want to get some stuff for the forgery.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to do that.
So you guys are going to the mines then?
Yeah.
Can I get the
But
salt?
not until the next morning.
No, we go at night.
Oh, we're gonna go in the mine at night?
Yeah.
No,
That's
there might be
Pippa
scary.
can't see in the dark, right?
It doesn't matter. It's a mine. It's always nighttime in the mine.
Well, that's true. We're gonna need some gear then.
That's why I want to go to the general store.
I have light.
We have rope.
Guys, we should get a Dungeoner's pack.
Oh, it sounds like it costs money. I'm broke.
I'm not broke, okay? I have money,
I only
and
have
so does
138
Kaz.
gold.
Oh my god, you all have more gold than me.
You can't
I only have 135.
I have 90,
Here's
okay?
20, here's
I have
20.
30.
I'm not saying I'm broke. That 135
Oh,
gold is more than most of the people in this town will make in their
I
entire
have
life.
gold.
That's true.
Which is why the
That's actually
tickets
who
are
won that.
outrageous.
Iron shield.
Are you over there
So you
frantically
lost.
developing a mine?
It was in the past, guys.
I thought it
Didn't
was
think you
pen.
guys would go to the mines.
Because you said I bet 10
Why
on the
not?
lizard.
In every conversation they mention it.
No, not every
Well,
conversation.
I have 128 gold.
I thought you guys were going to go for the arcane
Thank
sigil.
you, Dragon.
The arcane thing for the Skyport.
Well, we
You cost
have
me
no
10
lead
gold.
to where that could be, other than
Maybe in
I
the
thought I
mine.
won.
I think we should shove the schema in the
I
hole.
think you lost.
We go all the way to the
Don't
bottom.
know.
But
of the
I thought I
mine.
won.
Oh, yeah.
You guys tricked me into.
Yeah,
We could chuck the
That's right.
sword, though.
Hmm?
Could chuck the sword, though.
The one that holds my life in its hands?
Well, if it's in the bottom
Technically,
of
it holds
mine,
his
no
life in
one's
his
going to
hands
touch it.
first, and then yours.
So once I'm dead, then you gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, but who's before you?
I got it first.
Did you?
I did. Because that stupid little wheel guy hit me. Did it?
What's the question?
Did that curse, was it on somebody before I got it? Or is it from that battle? That was the very first one.
The very first creature you guys encountered in a battle, it came from that. You don't know if there's something before that.
Okay.
Should we be telling Amy where we're going?
Yeah.
No.
It is the it follows of curses.
I like Amy.
Why would we need to let her know where we're going now?
No, she's not part of Sphincter's Guardians.
That is not our name.
Sphincters, Guardians.
Oh, did you get the scarf from
Oh, is it
Gar?
based on which
Oh
side
yeah.
of the table you
By the
sit?
way, here's a scarf.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then here's one. And
Thank
here's
you.
one. And here's one. And for you. And then also I got one for Rupert.
Oh, I'll go with this bloomers.
And because he's captain, it's a different color.
Wait, are these the Sphincter's Guardians scarves? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
these are our group colors. Turquoise and purple. I have charisma of negatives, so fashion is not in
Alright.
my skill set. So you wanted to stop at a general store before we go to the mine? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, I don't have anything in my pack for cave diving. Probably be good to have something, you know, in case we're stuck. Good thing I've been snatching snacks.
What do we need? Like a couple pickaxes
Maybe some rope.
and a little extra rope.
I don't know. What's in the Dungeonaires pack?
I don't know.
Oh, look at my pack cards.
You haven't needed a Dungeoneers pack before.
I mean, it is Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
would have said it would have gone well in
Yeah.
Betrayer's Rise, but
Yeah, crowbar, torches, hip and rope, pittons, mini
That's
rations,
pitons. Sorry.
hammer,
Pounds.
tinderbox, water skin. Yeah, I mean, you know, just the necessities for if you're in a cave.
It's a lot of torches.
10
You spelled
torches.
turquoise.
it only didn't last for
Q-O-I-S-E.
And a lot of us can't see in the dark, so.
Yeah.
And purple?
I mean, I can
Is that
kind
what you
of
said?
just cast light, definitely, but
And strangely, no. Oh, there is rope in here. Okay. So yeah, I will be getting that.
how much does that cost at Dungeoneers pack?
Let's see. They're pretty common in this
Glad you
town.
respectfully ask ChatGPT to do that for you.
Sorry.
Torches
That
last
way
1 hour.
It takes over.
Right?
I did get
Give
an
it a little
adventurers pack to start out with.
remember,
Like everyone gets a pack, you know.
So did I.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But I do not have an engineer's pack. So.
It costs about 12 gold pieces in total.
They're more.
I'm gonna try to barter them. Barter them down. Be like, your mines are broke down, bro. No one's gonna be buying these.
We're here to fix the mines.
Also that.
5 gold pieces.
I don't think you quite understood what I was asking.
That'll work. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
because I put
I
scarf
also
instead of
said that
scarf.
5 gold.
That sounds doable.
Don't let the mines collapse on you. It's very unstable.
Don't worry. They won't.
Well, if
We
they
know
do,
rock real well.
well, if they do,
You
but blame it
look
on your shit
like-
to pack.
I know rock as good as I know books.
Sure you do.
It's at 5 gold.
Do you also are you getting one
I'm
too?
gonna get one too.
Oh, I forgot to write down that I bought.
Are there any other different packs?
Oh,
that
Yeah,
would
they're
be,
all right there.
That would be useful? Or just
Do you
want to
look through them?
Sure.
There's a priest pack.
There's
There
a
we go.
priest pack.
You probably already have
Turquoise
that.
and purple don't look bad together.
Get the entertainers pack. Just because.
I don't know how much
No, it's just
longer I
little-
can
left a letter out. Did
stay
I leave a
away.
letter out? No, he just
Yeah,
left
It's
it
just
out.
little Easter-esque.
How late were you guys wanting to go
Forgot
today?
this is in my laptop.
What time is it?
It is 10:45.
It would be a good stopping point
Yeah,
before
this
we
would be
go
a
Right,
good
to the
stopping
right
mine.
before the
point.
mines.
And then it gives you time to prep it too.
Yeah.
Have you already prepped the mine?
MacBook in here.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I already have an idea of what it is.
Oh my god, a lover's pack?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Really cute.
I don't think that's in the OG like player's handbook, but it is really cute.
You know what the problem with this is? Now that I've generated an image, this is the name of our group.
What is our group's name?
Sphincter's Guardians.
Stop it.
guys. I'm not
But it didn't
accepting
put the
this.
C in. So we're just sphincters.
It's schemas.
Sphincters.
The schema's guardians. Schema.
We could be Rupert's bloomers.
Now that I like. Rupert's bloomers.
Yarbies.
That is a great name.
So we're picking up next time, entering.
Yeah,
the
so
cave.
we're going to end with you guys about to enter the mines to figure out what is going on in this town, what's going on with the mines, where the arcane sigil is that keeps the skyport running, and where did Amy's underpants go and why are they so small?
They shrunk.
They shrink in the dryer.
Yeah, she threw them in the wash and they shrunk.
They shrink in the sun.
Will you put those back up